with Dijon and Kundis for turning him into a real boy. At which point he joined up with us, and we then proceeded to various cities, one of which was East Haven. There was a minor case of slightly mistaken identity, in that they got the identity correct but the person wrong. That was resolved peacefully for some reason. Then we went to Bryn Shander, did some shit there for like 4 days, and then fucked off to Dwarfville, where they're currently making us some sweet ass white dragon cloaks, which will take like 10 day to do.
Psst. His name is Crentis. He was very upset last time you mispronounced his name.
All right, so it was Dijon and Crentis. Got it.
Honey Dijon, mustard, and Krampus.
Wasn't it Dazan? I don't even know how to say that one.
Honey Dijon mustard.
Dazan and Crintus, or if you're Underdark, Dijon and Cuntass.
You actually legit said something last time, I remember.
And it was even an accident the first time.
Guys, it's just Recovery's pirate accent.
Yeah, don't be racist towards pirate.
Don't forget the most important thing that happened. The mithril strap-on.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It was a plunger!
It's a strap. Recovery said it was a strap-on, so therefore it is a strap-on.
Anything's a dildo if you're brave enough.
God damn it.
I also need a new set of clothes.
I did provide one
By the power invested to me as the DM, I render that bad meme non-canon.
Yeah, clothes, a spare set of them are waiting for you outside. I told you before I left. Because I noticed, and that whole bit. Trying to save you the embarrassment, even if you don't care.
Yeah, but those are your clothes, not mine.
Better than being naked.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Alright, so what's the plan now?
I think we just wait and do downtime till we get the things.
Yeah, I already got all the spells and shit that we wanted back in Bryn Shander. Yeah, so I think we just hang out. Wait for our sweet ass cloaks.
After our friend manages to not die in the dwarven sewers.
That would have been really bad and upsetting.
That would have been a horrible way to die.
Yeah, and humiliating. Yeah, that would have been bad.
Doesn't matter because it's not canon.
Indeed.
The whole sewer adventure?
The sewer adventure wasn't real? That was a filler episode?
I have rendered the bad dildo meme non-canon.
Oh,
I thought it was just a plunger. The entire scene? Okay.
That's what I figured it was.
Director's Cut Edition.
What really happened was like the sewer was locked behind DLC, and you need real money to pay for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we'll say it is.
I was the only one with
Fork over your cash, kids.
I was the only one who actually got conned into buying the DLC.
Well, the DLC is loaded into the main game. They just paywall it, but if you clip in, you can get there anyway. There's like MMOs and shit that do that.
Yeah. Well, I got 6 days of downtime to make 6 potions, and the other 4 I can just, like, I don't know, screw around.
Yeah, I'll be
What
spending
the
it
kids call
like
it, carouse.
Let's
At least-
fuck around until someone makes us find out.
I'll be drinking and partying and wrestling and throwing axes and doing whatever else dwarves do for fun.
Drink, wrestle, throw axes. Drink some more.
Okay. I'm forgetting how to spell. How do you spell rely?
Rely.
Okay.
You know, throwing hand axes actually sounds pretty fun.
Yeah.
I'll make some scrolls, and whatever time I have left, I'll help with the smithing.
Oh, hey, that's a good idea. We should make scroll. How many days do we have left?
We start with the 10-day. We haven't spent any yet. I have on my character sheet Dwarvish, 3 out of 10. Could I, like, spend a couple of days to pick up some cuss words? And maybe, like, most basic bitch staples of vocabulary, like I.
Tuna can help
Yeah.
you learn some cuss words.
Yeah.
I'm actually fluent with a bit of Dwarvish. Most of it's just how to pass off gold to other people.
There you guys go. The robes that you all made, or had made.
Oh my.
What must I do?
Could I choose not to benefit from that? The AC bonus. Is this armor?
No, they're robes.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
another potential method of determining your AC.
Okay, good. Because I still want to keep my monk stuff up.
Yeah, you just have to do the equivalent of, like, roll up your sleeves.
When the fight starts, rolls up sleeves.
Not literally, just,
I get you.
You can choose to opt into that part.
Go.
Yeah, I'm imagining like the two wings coming down the front, where it goes together.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I forgot. I'm moving tiefling.
Oh, I wasn't talking about your wings.
Alright, what are you eating, and did you bring enough to share with the class?
No, I just finished my Pop-Tart.
What a coincidence. I just finished eating my cardboard too.
All right, so yeah, the dwarves come back into the room that you guys have been, staying in, and present you with the, I believe it was 3, if my memory serves correctly,
Yes.
white dragon scale robes.
Oh my.
Cover. You happen to have curse in your spell.
What do we? What you broke up?
Do you happen to have curse in your spell book?
Yes.
Alright, good. Is there any trouble making that scroll then?
Sleuth, update your character name.
I generally don't prepare it. It's one of those things I would prepare the day after somebody gets fucked up.
Yeah,
So,
but if you didn't have it, I would have made a scroll so you could copy that down.
I see what you're saying.
Water walk, sending, daylight. People don't seem to light it very much in this party, though.
I have sending. I think. Yeah, I have sending. In fact, I actually have it prepared.
Okay.
It sounds like you guys are working on something, or what are y'all doing?
Well,
Oh,
you
so
said
it's
it
the
would take
downtime.
10 days, so during that 10 days, I scribed some scrolls.
All right. Well, those 10 days have elapsed, so, add whatever resources that is.
Yep. All right. Then let's see. We sold a bunch of shit, didn't we? Yeah, we sold a bunch of shit. All right. So we got our white dragon scale robes.
Let's see. I made 6 healing potions. I started with 1. So all the player characters can add an additional healing potion if they'd like.
Sure.
You should write the things down because I am subtracting 6. Okay, well, I'm ready to go whenever you guys are.
So now we're heading up to find whatever that whale thing is.
Yeah, the whale with the boat on it.
Right.
So that we can get to the fortress of Grimskal.
A legally distinct fortress in no way related to Greyskull.
Right. Right. In which we are looking to get the Codicil of White. At which point we will liberate the Codicil and then extract it over to the Ragged Glacier, where we will use it, Stargate 1, SG-1 style, to tunnel through the ice and into Ythril. At which point we will then loot Ythril.
Sounds like more of a plan than I've had in a while.
It is a 4-step plan to looting.
All right. Let's see. Now you guys are in Brinshander. Gotta get over to the bell. Is that 10? Okay, they'll take a bed. You guys got XP. So yeah, that there's gonna be about 2 days and 3 hours.
Okay, I will remove 12 rations from the party's supply.
As you guys begin your trek through the frigid weather of Icewind Dale.
Oh, so do we want to spend another day traveling?
2 days, he said.
Ah, all right.
Yeah, so I removed the 12 rations.
All right, yeah. All right, yeah. So you guys begin your travel, the first leg of your journey, which ends with you guys getting just a little bit of out of Bremen before bunking down for the night. What's your watch order?
I'll take glass.
I'll take third.
I'll take first.
Second, then?
Nia.
All right. Dragoon, during your watch, I should say, Nathra, your watch goes off smoothly. Dragoon, during your watch, you see a white rock fly overhead. And as as the night reaches midnight, and it kind of reaches a center point in the sky, you see more of that aurora light erupt from around it in the air. And it starts, spiraling and waving out in the night sky above you as the rock turns around and flies back to the northwest.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. You guys see this pretty much every night. Well, I shouldn't say pretty much. You guys have seen this every night on the midnight shift.
Someone just totally threw a fireball at it.
One of these days we.
It's higher up than that.
Earthbind.
Higher up than that.
Damn.
I tried last
Yeah, I
time.
don't think we have an answer.
Yeah,
Gun.
Spell sniper.
it's like 2,500 feet up in the air.
I have Spell Sniper. It's still out of range.
Gun.
Stack spell sniper. Oh yeah, we do have guns.
Yeah, but they're one of those guns to where, like, past a certain distance, the projectile disappears. Like Call of Duty shotguns.
Those have projectiles. I thought they just made a noise.
Back in Modern Warfare 2, they actually did do some good damage.
Shotguns are just thunder damage.
All right. And recovery.
Yep.
During your shift, it's
Uh-huh.
all quiet other than the, blowing winds coming from the northwest. And it's dark other than the aurora shimmering overhead. And, yeah. Yeah, you can see a flash of pale blue-white light appear in the northwest. And then another flash to the northeast. And then another flash to the southeast. And then a final one to the southwest. And over in the directions of those flashes, you can see a baleful, cold light glowing.
Is it more of these cold light walkers? That type of light?
You mean more of these and a need to roll initiative? Yes.
Why would I need to roll initiative? I'm inside the hut. What the fuck can they do?
That's right. I forget about the hut.
He's about to find out.
Anyway, but we should roll initiative because I'm going to be waking everybody up.
What they can do is wait until the hut runs out.
Plot twist, they got the burrow feature.
Yeah,
Doesn't
and
matter,
Tiny
it has
Hut
a
has a
floor.
floor.
Oof.
It's more like those guys have got us surrounded. Those damn fools.
Yeah. I like the alternative that Tiny Hut is a sphere and extends into the ground.
I thought it was a hemisphere.
It is a
does
hemisphere, but I wish it worked like that.
I just imagine somebody like digs out a tiny hut when they find one, just pushes it down a cliff like a hamster ball.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Yeah, I
Shoves
mean,
it to
it
the
doesn't
ocean.
say you can't lift it. Does it weigh anything?
I believe it says it's immobile.
Well, yeah, that means it can't move, not that it can't be moved.
No, it's
We fighting?
that. There's a couple different definitions of immobile you could use for that.
I know, I'm interpreting the rules in an intentionally funny way.
I mean, the way I see it, if you cast that on a rope bridge and the rope bridge gets cut, everybody's falling off with the bridge and the hut just stays there
Until the
it
person who casts
disappears
it
with the
leaves.
person. Yeah. Until that occurs. But other than that, it'll just hang out there while the rest of you clip through it.
It works exactly like the
yeah.
truly immovable rod.
A 10-foot radius immobile dome of force springs into existence around and above you and remains stationary for the duration.
All right. Yeah, let's get that initiative roll, though, in order.
I believe I'm first.
Can someone roll a d20 plus 7 for me?
I guess I'm the only one that rolled okay. That. Let's see, do we got a mister? There he is.
Wow, we all rolled pretty bad.
Yeah.
It's because we're not taking it seriously because we're in the dome.
Well, I have to take it somewhat seriously because, and we should also take it seriously.
Spooks.
There's a limit to the number of people number of creatures that can fit in a hut. The skeletons and the axe beaks cannot go in here. So
We may not kill you, but we sure can.
If we don't go out of the hut to engage these guys, they will simply slaughter our pack animals.
What? No, I'd never do that.
Do we have the pack animals together? Like, chained to
imagine
the...
so.
Probably.
They're free range grazing somewhere across Icewind Dale.
Whoops, we forgot to hook them.
All right. Resnia?
Okay. Well, speaking of the pack animals, have we established that they're all in the cart, or like, what's the situation with them? The X-Peaks.
I generally assume that um, they kind of act like penguins and huddle up in a big clump around the front of the cart.
But we haven't chained them, correct?
I don't know. Have you?
I don't think we ever have. We ever explicitly said one way or
No,
the
we
other.
never explicitly slide. We probably didn't. We probably slide. We just probably did like the same thing where we just like chalk the wheels on the cart and then tie them to the cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think having them like ready to go at any moment's notice would be particularly restful for the front people or the front X-Peaks. Does that sound right?
Well, are they like horses where they can just sleep standing up?
I don't know.
Axe beaks will typically sit down in a big like bundle of other axe beaks.
Yeah. Well, as long as they're tied to something and they won't run away, they can just sit down and do that.
I was thinking about having them all fuck off, like me order them to get out of there with a cart, but it doesn't sound like that's feasible.
No, we better just kill them before they
Yeah.
fuck with the X-Peaks.
Okay, I shoot the X-Peaks now. Okay, so
The cold light walkers have got us surrounded again. The poor bastards.
distance to them. A distance to the nearest cold light walker boy.
60 feet.
Well, I'm gonna fire twice at the closest one. Do they have any means of seeing me in the hut?
You don't know. But
Well,
the
I have
answer is
advantage.
yes, you have advantage.
Just remember, you have to leave the hut though to cast because spells can't cross the barrier.
It's a good thing I'm a monk. The only thing I cast is fist. Do these hit?
Your casting of fist does not have that kind of range.
Oh, I'm using a short bow.
I know, but you said you only cast fist.
Yeah, that's the only spell I can cast.
But yes, those both hit.
That'll be 18 piercing. And I'm going to go ahead and ready myself, but still staying in the hut to get up. That's all I do.
Gregor?
So, there. How many are outside the door of the hut?
4.
4. Okay. How close are they together?
They're all on opposite sides. One in each cardinal direction.
Shit. Uh, but
Yeah,
can
what
they
you gonna
see
do
us?
now? What?
But can they see us?
Well, they seem to be encircling your hut, so they probably know you're there.
And they're spread out in the corners, so they can't. None of them get hit at the same time.
Correct.
Okay, then.
You mean I
Well,
shouldn't have put the sign above the hut?
No, you should have put more signs above it.
I am going to draw my sword and enter Blade Song. And then I am going to wait.
All right. Underdark, are you saying that now is the time of your disco tent?
What do you mean now? It's always been a disco tent.
All right. Nathra.
Which direction are the axe beaks in?
Which direction would you like to have placed them?
I don't know. I don't make decisions. I want to go the opposite direction of the axe beaks, and I'll stay like 20 feet in the air.
Okay, you fly northwest. They're going to be down to the southeast.
All right. Then I will throw a guiding bolt at the south one. I'm assuming I have the range for that.
What's the range of the spell?
120 feet.
Yeah.
Plus 10 that 25 to hit.
Hit.
14 radiant damage. And then I'll stay 10 feet out, 20 feet up from the dome.
All right. Tuna?
And
Oh, sorry. Yes, Nathra?
I was thinking, but I don't have anything for my bonus action. That's my turn.
Tuna?
Alright. Does this work that if I go out of the dome, I can go back in since I'm not the one who cast it?
Correct.
Yes.
Right. And how far away are they?
60 feet.
Oh boy. Do they seem to be coming towards us?
Yes.
Alright. Well, I'm not going to leave the thing just yet. So, let's see, what can I do while I'm in here? Let's see, who's casted shit at it so far? Resnia did.
I think I'm the only one. They both shot it from.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
Could you repeat?
I'm casting Bless on myself, Resnia, and Nathra.
Okay.
Cool.
And let's see, that's my action. Do I want to do anything else? No. That's it.
All right, Dragoon.
So, how far away are the axe beaks?
10 feet. They're 10 feet away.
Alright. Then I will go a right degree angle from the axe beaks. It's like someone went opposite. Now I'm going 90 degrees. And so, which one looks most injured? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. I'll just target the most injured one.
Okay.
With. Since they're so far away, I gotta do Gas Blast and then Scorching Ray.
All right.
Oh, one of them is Guiding Bolted? Or has that been attacked already?
One of them is guiding bolted.
So the first go Scorching Ray. So the first three are Scorching Ray to him, and then Gas Blast.
Three hits. I'm sorry, 4 hits. All right.
So 1 turns to a 2, so 36 damage.
And what was all that from again?
Scorching Ray and Force Ballista.
Okay. And then how far did you say that you wanted to move out of the hut?
5 feet.
Okay. Anything else?
Nah. I'll stay here so they don't target the axe gates.
All right. These guys' turns. Well, they're each going to walk forward 30 feet, putting them 30 feet from the dome.
One of them's 35 feet away.
Yes. And yeah, they're gonna start flashing people with bright lights. First, 2 of them are going to shoot beams at Nathra.
But the 19 hits.
.26 cold damage.
That is an ouchie.
I'm gonna intercept some of that.
He's
I
not
am
in range.
far away.
Oh, okay.
And the other 2 are gonna take shots at Dragoon.
No hit.
Indeed. Recovery.
All right. Which one's the worst off looking?
One of the ones to the southeast that just took a shot at a Dragoon.
Range?
30 feet.
Does it look bloodied?
No.
I order my skeletons to shoot it.
Five hits.
Okay. So that's a total of 46 piercing damage. At which point I will pull out my mostly disused but still present light crossbow, and I'll also shoot that one if it's still standing.
It looks like it's just barely standing, but it is standing.
Oof.
This is why
Not
the
gonna
wizard
fly.
doesn't usually use this.
Not as good as your spooks.
And that is it for me.
All right, Resnia.
Okay, well, blood has been shed. We will oof the bad things trying to murder us. The one that's most bloodied, it's within 30 feet, yes?
Correct.
Yeah, we're gonna go up to melee to it and smack it. We'll start with the quarterstaff. I'm assuming that hits.
Mm-hmm.
For 11 bludgeoning.
All right. Oh, hey, Under, what was your familiar again?
A Tresium, a winged cat. and it's just on my shoulder, just hanging out.
How do you spell that?
Here, I'll put in chat.
Let's see, and I believe that we've ruled that these cold light walkers didn't need my eyes to be open to use their like flash thing, right?
What?
I know they have like some sort of feature because we face these things repeatedly that they kind of like flash people. Averting my eyes doesn't add any benefit to that, right?
Oh, no.
Okay. In that case, I'll Fury of Blows. This thing's still up with 19 damage?
No, you kill it.
Okay. We go to the next one. Actually, we'll take a bonus action to dodge. Yeah, we'll spend a key point and get a bonus action and dodge. That'll work for now.
You're dodging?
Yeah, bonus action dodge.
Alright. Gregor?
So how are they spread out now?
Oh, shoot. Sorry, Gregor. I just checked some info here. Under. Or recovery.
Yes.
Let's see. Yeah, so, your familiar lets you know that it can see an invisible entity. Its sight.
Okay, big or small?
Large.
Look, does it tell me a rough location? Like, is it in the air? Is it on the ground? Distance?
In the air, straight up.
Okay, I'll let the party know. There's something big and invisible above us. How high up?
60 feet, right at the edge.
All right, yeah, it's about 60 feet straight up.
And guys,
60 feet?
Do me a favor and add DM2 at an Inish 15.
So he tells me there's something 60 feet straight above us?
Yeah, something
Correct.
invisible. Pretty big.
Well, let's see if it burns. How about that? I am going to fireball above us twice. Because I'm going to action surge. So 2 fireballs above us.
Okay.
I need twin deck saves from the monster. Damn, I think they both passed. So, yeah, they both passed. So, you will only take half of this.
Please roll them separately.
Oh, okay. I will roll them separately.
Alright, as the fire clears from that second blast, you can see an entity appear in the sky above you. It's big, it's blue, it's muscular, it's white hair and glowing eyes,
Blue-eyed white yeti!
staring down at you.
I got a blue-eyed white yeti!
But it's the wing version.
Oh, it's a dragon. It's a white dragon.
And he's
The
carrying a
fuck is
glaive.
that? That's what- yeah.
Man, look at that smile.
He a bad boy. He a really bad boy.
No, he's smiling. He's a friend.
That's a face only a mother could. God.
Anything else, Gregor?
Gregor is finished.
All right. Nathra. Right about 40 feet, a little bit over about 40 feet over your head and a little bit to the right is this hovering entity. Large creature.
Hovering, but I don't see any natural means of flight, I assume.
Correct.
I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on him.
All right. He remains flying, but you do expend the Dispel Magic. So mark yourself down a spell slot.
Is he now visible?
Oh, yeah, he was visible after the fireballs.
Alright. Then I think I'm going to, I'm gonna head further northwest. See if I can get the ground things looking that way instead of towards the rest of the party and the sheep. And I'm also going to go up to... Actually, those things are kind of fucking me up. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm just bolting northwest, out to 40 feet from the dome.
Run that by me again. You're bolting how many feet to the what direction of the dome?
30 feet further, I think I was northwest. I'm just trying to get the glowy face guys looking away from the rest of the party while they deal with this.
All right.
And that will be my turn.
Tuna.
Alright, how far away is the guy in the cloak?
He is 60 feet straight up.
Oh, he's flying?
Yeah. He's holding a glaive and glaring down at you all.
Is he just levitating up there, or?
Yeah, he seems to just be pulling a Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
He's just standing up in the air.
How far away are the Cold Light Walkers?
30 feet away.
Okay. I'll move 30 feet into... One of them is injured, right?
Yes.
I will move 30 feet into melee with one of the injured ones and start going to town on him. Is somebody else in melee with them, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I moved up.
Two hits.
Alright. And I'm gonna throw a first level smite on the first one of those. Because these guys are undead.
That bloodies it.
Nice. That's my turn.
All right, Dragoon.
So I'll focus on the flying guy. Or just gas blast and then scorching ray.
Hit, Miss, hit. All right.
Oh, I forgot the +1 for the. Oh, no, never mind. Because normally it'd be +1 for both of them, but it's a gas blast, not a flame blast.
Right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Yeah, but you blast with that fire and some gas. All right. The walkers' turns. Well, the one in front of Tuna is going to try to flash him. Tuna, I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
All right.
That passes. He's going to try to hit you a couple times, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those both hit.
That is a mixture of bludgeoning and cold damage.
Is the let's see, that's 8. Is the 13 cold damage?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, the first batch of die I always roll is always going to be mundane, and the last batch will always be a elemental.
Right. So let's see, that's -9. It's oh, that's 2 hits. So that's minus 12. It's 20. Oh, okay. All right.
Oh yeah, bless.
Oh yeah, bless.
Mm-hmm. And the other two are going to take pot shots at Nathra.
I forgot to add my bless.
I don't suppose the others are melee of us, right?
Nope. They are not.
Okie doke.
And those shots all go wide, completely missing Nathra.
So only
Recovery.
missed by a little bit.
Recovery.
So, how many people are in the hut with me still?
It's you and Gregor. Did you walk back in?
Yes, I did. After I walked up, I walked past and walked back in.
Yeah. Just you and Gregor.
Just need to check how many people can fit in the top. Is it 6 or 8? 9. Okay, great. Excellent. The skeletons step into the hut. Oh wait, no, they.
No,
had to
I don't think they were there inside the origin.
Yep. I just remember that. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna order them to shoot Mr. Fly Guy.
All right. Hopefully, you don't get a series of nat ones.
Why is there a friendly in the area?
No. If they all fire straight up in nat 1,
They fall down on the hut.
That would just be kind of amusing. They all fire straight up, the arrows come straight back down. Miss, hit, miss, hit, miss.
So 3 hits. So they do 24 piercing damage. What the hell, I'll also take a pot shot at him.
Oof.
No, it misses.
Yeah, I figured. Alright, well, that's it for me.
All right. Resnia.
Oh my, already my turn. I inflict violence to the one close to me. Bursting. 2 quarterstaff strikes and 2 unarmed strikes. That valley out of bless, though.
Indeed. Hit. All hits.
Let's see, these guys look undead, so Hands of Harm probably ain't gonna do much, if anything. That's 34 bludgeoning damage. Is it still up?
No, it is dead.
Okay, which one's the closest one to me after that?
West.
Distance?
30 feet.
I move there. That's what I do.
All right. This guy's turn. Let's see now. Well, he's going to start by attempting to cast a spell.
I don't believe anyone can counterspell that.
Wait, for reals?
I mean, they might, but they're inside the hut.
Yeah, I'm inside the hut. I can't counterspell it because it's outside the hut.
Oh yeah, I'm inside the hut too.
And then...
Huh. Okay. The more you know.
I need to get a scroll of counterspell.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, he disappears from sight.
Ah, cheeky breaky.
He's gonna move around. Recovery.
Mhm.
Your little buddy there is telling you that he's kind of moved his position a little bit. He is hanging out over by kind of between in like hanging up in the air about 20 feet up between where Nathra is, the Western Cold Light Walker, and Resnia.
He moved over there, guys. He's invisible again.
All right. Gregor.
It is Gregor's turn now. So the guy went up there and tried to go invisible.
He did.
Do I know about where he's located?
Yeah, kind of. Recovery just kind of pointed over to an area between Nathra in the air and the Cold Light Walker and Resny on the ground.
Oh, well, fuck. Okay, well, that cold light walker, let's make him not cold light. Let's not walking anymore.
The chorus light walker.
Huh.
Yeah, we gonna blast him with a little bit of some fire and see how he likes fire.
It's a
Probably
Miller
not
Lite
much,
neighborhood.
but I'm gonna hit him anyway, so. Did any of those hit the cold light walker?
Hit, miss, miss.
Crap. Fuck! 3 points of fire damage.
All right. Okay, yeah, he takes a little bit of fire damage.
Yeah.
So you've stepped out to do that. You stepping back in?
Yeah, sure, I'll step back in.
All right. Nathra.
Do I know where the invisible guy is from me, or do we just know from the dome?
Well, you saw him over the dome. He turned invisible, and like you could kind of hear some whooshy noises. You have a fairly good idea where he is, especially with recovery pointing to that area.
Alright, I'll throw a guiding bolt that way.
All right, make an attack roll disadvantage.
15 to hit.
That misses.
That's unfortunate. Um, I'll hold my position then. That's my turn.
All right, Tuna.
Alright, there's still a cold white walker left.
There are 2 left.
There are 2
Resnia is
left.
up by one of them.
Alright, I'll go to the one by Resnia. Is it bloodied?
Nope.
Alright. Alright, I'll start laying into it then.
Two hits.
Nice.
Dude, low-key, I'm appreciating Bless more and more the more I play this game.
Bless is really good.
Dude, yes.
It's one of those like first level spells that scales really well, like Fireball or Fairy Fire. Fireball.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's the first level spell, Fireball.
Of course.
I mean, the cantrip Fire Bolt also scales pretty well.
Yeah, but it's a cantrip.
That's like saying bread and butter stops tasting good after a certain age.
It does, technically, after it gets moldy.
No, I mean like as you age.
Yeah, bread and butter ages at the same rate as us. It still gets moldy.
Alright, that should be about right.
That bloodies the Cold Light Walker.
Nice. Well, that's it for me.
All right. Dragoon.
So flying guy is invisible.
Correct.
And how many cold light walkers are left?
2. 1 bloodied, 1 untouched.
Are they close to each other at all?
No.
I will brutally murder and burn the bloodied cold light walker.
All right. Are you just walking the minimum distance around the dome to get to it? You walking through the dome?
I'll walk through it.
All right, you walk through the dome. He is now like 25 feet from you. You've only expended what? How wide's the dome? 10 feet wide?
It's 20 feet diameter.
Oh, okay. It's a 20-foot diameter. Okay, in that case,
10 foot
that's like
radius.
yeah. Let's see your yeah. So you spend like that'd be like 25 feet of movement to get to the other side in order to shoot him. Damn, I forgot how big that thing was.
It fits 9 people.
Yeah. Hit, miss. 1 miss.
Starts off strong and just slowly ramps down.
Yeah, it's the recoil. Yeah, he's really not looking great.
It has also pushed back 5 feet.
Indeed.
Well, that's it. Sad that couldn't finish him off.
All right. The other guys, these guys' turns. All right, yeah. The one that was knocked back and is nearly dead is going to walk forward and attempt to flash Resnia. Constitution saving throw, Resnia. You're also in Tune Azora. And blessed.
+5, and you're D4.
Look, I can always hope you can nat 1. Well, that does not fail.
Gotta love paladins.
Dang, you have a lot of constitution.
Thanks to the amulet of our good morning lord.
Oh, that's why.
Remember, kids, make sure to hug your paladin in the morning. They save you from bad saves.
Absolutely.
All right. Yeah, and then he's going to try to punch you twice.
Reasonable. I'm going to use my reaction to grunt in pain. 1 hit.
I'd like to intercept a bit of that.
Cool beans.
Let's see, we're still... Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, max protection.
Damn. All right, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, yeah, so you take like 2 points of bludgeoning damage, Resnia.
And the rest is cold?
The rest is cold.
Which is halved.
Yeah, you take like this guy's modifier in damage.
Yeah, I mean, that ability doesn't specify what type of damage it has to be or where it comes from. So I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, I think Tuna just deflects most of it, and the shield kind of bounces to my jaw, and it kind of hurts a little.
Yeah, it felt more like a sturdy slap to the
Yeah.
face.
That's not from his shield. He doesn't have one. That's coming from Worm Doom.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The pole hits me. Ow. Thanks, Tuna.
He's just bunting with his big battle axe, and like the back of it smacks you a little.
Yeah. Better that than whatever this thing's attacking me with.
It's undead hands. All right. Okay, so that's that one. The other one is going to run over, and it's going to attempt to flash Dragoon. Dragoon, you're getting flashed.
Ah, my eyes!
Constitution
Illegal.
saving throw.
Am I in the aura?
No.
Yeah, he's like right at melee with them.
Okay, so you're also not blind, but he's still going to try to punch you in the face. Wait, you're a gnome, right?
Wait, he's
Yeah.
in melee?
Yeah, the other guy ran into melee.
Oh.
Yeah, and this guy's just going to try to like hammer fist you into the ground. He's going to try to plant you.
So the first one hits and activates my repulsion shield.
Huh. Okay. What's that do?
He's pushed 15 feet away.
Huh. Well, okay, that second attack doesn't matter then. He doesn't have the melee the range to get back into you. Okay. Well, let's see. 2d8 plus 2 plus 4d6. $23 points of bludgeoning and cold damage.
Which part's cold?
The last set of dice. The 4d6.
But 12 of that is cold.
Alright. So I resist 6 of it.
Alright. Can we repost that in Ish? Thank you. Alright, recovery. It is your turn.
Okay, so I know roughly where the Oni is.
Yes, your buddy is telling you where he is.
All right, I direct the skeletons to shoot there.
Let's see. He can't see you, but you can't see him. Wait,
Skeletons.
No. Yeah. So they're at a disadvantage with their attack rolls.
Oof.
No hits.
Okay. I shoot the Oni.
Why you no PK fire?
Because I'm in the hut. I can't.
Oh, that's right. It dispels entirely. You
Yeah.
can't peek out and peek back in. That's right.
Nope.
Okay.
Good thing it doesn't dispel animate dead. That would suck.
Yeah. All right. That's it for me.
All right. Resnia.
I engage in violence. So after this guy in front of me, is the nearest one within 30 feet?
Yes, the one that just attempted to plant Dragoon in the ground is also within 30 feet.
Lovely. Okay, let's take care of the guy right in front of us, some Tuna, first. He's already bloodied, right?
The one in front of you? Yeah.
Okay, I'll just do this in single increments until we catch him. 2 quarterstaffs and then 2 unarmed. That's a solid whiff.
Indeed. Yeah, so still kind of teary-eyed from getting bopped in the nose by the back of that Tuna's axe. Yeah, you swing, miss, swing, hit him, roll damage.
13.
And kill him.
Alright. We introduce the new friend to our fists. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and go to melee to the one that Dragoon's fighting. And I think we punch him
hit.
once. That's 8 bludgeoning. And that's me spent. I'm done.
Alright. This guy's turn. One second, while I double check my my stuff here. Underdark, rules question I want to be certain on before I make my final decisions. Holding a spell. You hold it like you would hold any normal action. That action resolves after the triggering event does its thing, right?
Yes. Also, if nothing actually triggers a spell, the spell slot is still lost.
Right.
It's used the moment you hold the spell.
And then the triggering event would be like triggering event is listed, event occurs, and then immediately after that trigger is met, assuming it's not a metagame concept, the held action activates, right?
Right, it activates after the triggering event.
All right. This guy is going to, you can hear him. Oh, actually, no. No, this doesn't require words. Okay, yeah. You know, he's going to do some shit. Gregor, your turn.
It is my turn. I am going to do some shit.
Indeed.
Like, I'm gonna see. Okay, what's left? The cold light wall. How many of them are left?
One cold light walker, 15 feet outside of the hut.
Okay, and the flying guy or the invisible
You
guy.
not see him.
Okay, well, let's drop the cold light walker. I'm gonna step out.
All right. You step out.
Is he gonna do something? Is somebody gonna do something when I step out?
Yes. Yes, I need a moment.
PK freeze!
Intelligence saving
Let's
throw.
Currently, nobody can see this guy.
Indeed.
There are 5 of you. Let's see. Dragoon, Gregor, Nathra, Resnia, Tuna. In order, these are targeting you guys in that sequence as listed in Dungeons and Dragons chat.
What's he doing? Casting a spell?
The spell he held has activated.
It would be funny if we were throwing fireballs and he's just gonna like yeet a cold AoE.
Meteor storm.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Sure.
Someone said
Meteor
counterspell?
swarm.
Hold on.
No, we missed counterspell by a lot.
Okay.
Wait, he's got Starstorm? Oh
Here we
no!
go, guys. Targeting in sequence, Dragoon, Gregor, Nathra, Resnia, and Tuna. As you see kind of flickers of arcane light kind of blinking around all of you.
Huh.
Do those hit?
Not for me.
Yep. It hits me.
Okay. So let's see. Dragoon, does 29 hit you?
Yeah, kind of does.
Okay, one moment. Alright, so Dragoon, you take 30 points of force damage. Gregor, does 21 hit you?
I can shield. It will not.
Alright. Next up, Nathra, does 17 hit you?
Oh, no.
Alright. Next up, Resnia, does 25 hit you?
Yes.
Alright. You take 32 points of force damage.
Okie doke.
And 17 misses Tuna, yes?
It does.
Alright. Yeah, so you guys see these kind of flashes of light. Two of you get hit. You kind of see more of the flickering around as he tries to hit all of you. You can hear him kind of at the end of all this cackling a little bit to the north. Alright. That's his turn. Well, I shouldn't say his turn, but that's his held action. Gregor, I believe you were going to go stab a cold lightwalker?
Stab a cold light? No, I wasn't gonna go stab a cold light walker. I mean, what? It's so
You did that?
primitive. Did the guy using his spell make himself visible to me?
Nope. He's still
I don't
invisible.
see which way I didn't see which way the force energy hit me from.
Well, you know what, Gregor? Give me an Arcana check. Let's see what your wizard brain can deduce. Yeah, it would appear that this Oni is probably running under greater invisibility and just attempted a Steel Wind strike on most of the party.
Okay. But again, does that let me know where he is?
Yes,
No?
you know he's a bit to the north. Right about, let's see, 30 feet from his original position. That would put him right about... He's standing right behind. It would be Tuna and Resnir. Wait, no, Resnir ran towards the center. No, this should just be behind Tuna. About 10 feet behind Tuna.
Alrighty then. Then I'm gonna try to blast him.
Alright. I assume you're aiming that far enough back that you don't blast Tuna? Wait, are you fireballing?
Yes, that is what I am doing. So I need a deck save from him.
Alright.
That is not good enough. There's a fireball coming at him.
Indeed.
He's not visible. He is not happy behind Tuna. He might be visible in the smoke that is rolling off of his body.
1 second. Greater invisibility breaks. because I do believe that is 10 minimum or half the
Don't run, bitch!
You can now see the Oni.
Don't run, bitch! Take this ass whooping like a man! And I am done.
All right. Nathra.
The thing is visible.
He is visible.
I will smack it with Guiding Bolt.
All right.
Fuck it, 3rd level Guiding Bolt.
Greater lightning javelin.
Hey!
Within 10 feet of Tuna, I'm not sure if that makes him safe.
That's,
there's a wide enough space that it's unlikely to actually hit Tuna, especially with your current angle.
Huzzah.
Alright, well, that's all I have.
All right. Dragoon. I'm sorry, Tuna.
Alright, is there still a Cold Light Walker left?
Yes.
How does he look?
Wounded.
But not blood.
He's looking pretty wounded, not yet bloodied.
Okay.
You're running over to him?
Oh, yeah. I thought I was in melee with him.
No. No, you'd have to run over to him, and there's that Oni right behind you.
Oh, the Oni's behind me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize he was
Just
directly in
take it away.
melee with me.
Well, it's 10 feet behind you, but for him,
He's
that's
10
melee.
Oh, to him that's... Okay. Can I change that so that my attacks are against the Oni?
Sure.
Alright. I guess I'll run closer to him so that I can hit him.
Indeed, you run closer so you can hit him.
Does the 18 hit him?
Hit and... Yes, hit.
Okay. Now, let's see here. I don't suppose he's a fiend or an undead or anything like that.
Oh, he's a fiend, but he's not that kind of fiend.
Oh, yeah. See, I just gotta read my ability here.
It's a scoundrel and a ruffian.
I'm gonna put... Yeah, I'm gonna put 2 2nd-level smites on each of these attacks. Collectively.
Hot shit. Yeah, you bloody him.
Nice. Yeah, that's what smites and a +2 weapon will do. That's it for me.
Alright. Dragoon?
So, flying guy is close now.
No, I would not say he's close.
I'll be back in a minute.
How far away is he?
Let's see. From you, he would be 40 feet with Tuna dead between you and him. Not actually dead, but like right between.
But he's close to the ground.
Yeah, he's like 5 feet off it, but yeah. What do you ask?
Sorry, how far away is he from me again? Did you say 40 feet?
Yes.
Can I run up to within 15 feet and fire blast them without hitting allies? So I could just
No,
go.
Tuna is right there.
Can't just run at an angle.
Nope. That would not assist.
Then I will just send fairy fire and then a gas blast. Failed.
All right. And one moment before you roll. Pretty sure that's close enough in the DC for this to work. He is going to use his Blessing of Auril and attempt to add a little something to that.
Roll a one. Roll a one.
17.
Yeah, it passes.
All right.
Only we get blessings. He doesn't deserve one.
He's not cool enough.
I don't know. He played you guys pretty well by getting all the clump up for the was it Steel Wind Strike?
He
If only the dice were a little hotter.
He played these schmucks for it. I was the first one to split off from the group.
$15 does not hit.
Well, both failed, so I'll just walk into the dome and just sulk.
All right. This other last White Walker, called Light Walker. Yeah, Resnia's still in melee with him. Resnia, he's gonna flash you with his cold light and then attempt to punch the shit out of you. Con save. You are not currently in the Paladin aura.
Indeed.
Pass.
Okay. One hit.
All right. $24 points of bludgeoning and cold.
I am bloody. That hurts.
I'm gonna intercept some of that if they're in melee with
Don't
me.
believe you can.
Yeah, he's too far away.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't expect the boy to like yeet steel wind strike at us.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm finally giving casters a shot. All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Is he in my aura?
No.
No, I'm like over 30 feet away from you. I
Was
think.
anybody else who was hit by this in my aura?
Hit by what?
By this spell?
What?
Oh,
No,
this was a melee attack.
that was way too long ago.
Okay, never mind then.
There.
What the fuck are you talking about, man?
My aura halves damage from spells.
That would have been important to bring up when the spell happened like 5 rounds ago.
Yeah, I know. I completely forgot about it. Keep going.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
that'd be something to remember in the future. Yeah. Okay. Recovery.
All right. The Oni's over by Tuna, right?
Yep.
Between me and the Oni, is there a place I could place a 5-foot wide beam that wouldn't hit friendlies, but would hit him?
Yeah, just aim over Tuna's head. This is a large creature.
Okay. I step out of the dome, brandishing the wand of lightning bolts, and I fire it off at the Oni, dumping 5 extra charges into it. Dex
Hot
save.
shit!
Just mag dump him.
Yes.
Unlimited power.
That is a success. Barely.
And
The
you know
wand-
what?
The wand uses its save.
Flat DC.
And he's going to cast a spell.
I'm going to counterspell it.
Roll.
Ooh.
He gets a reaction spell that's above 3rd level, huh?
Well, it's called upcasting. Or does that... No. Does that affect upcasting?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's determined by the spell slot you use.
Yeah. Want to make sure... Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah, you, yeah.
Plot twist, 11th level spell. That's what level?
Yeah. Recovery and Underdark both telling Gilbert / the Oni to sit down. Alright. Roll that spicy damage.
Well,
Please
13.
commit die.
Now he only takes half of that. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, that's a
Wow.
shit-ass roll. So he only took 17 lightning damage from an 8th level lightning bolt. And then I order my cohort to just shoot the fucker.
Alright.
4
1 hit,
hits?
2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit. Yeah, that fucking lightning bolt, you fire it, he just takes the glaive, puts it in front of his face, plants it at the end of the ground, and just grounds himself with it.
And then gets shot to pieces.
God damn, yeah, okay, this guy's not looking too hot.
I'm reminded why I loved Necromancer when I was playing, what was it, Adventures of Blunder Mountain?
Yep, Blundermouth.
That, I believe, shall be all for me. The hut is currently no more.
Resnia.
I am in pain. There is a hostile in front of me. This is bad. I'm going to use an action to healer's kit myself. Get 13 hit points back. Well, bonus action Fury of Blows. Spending one of the unarmed strikes to do hands of healing on myself. To get 7 more points of health back, no longer bloodied. And we'll bop this guy once. Does 15 hit?
15 hits.
Take 7 bludgeoning.
Alright.
That's all I can do.
Alright. The Oni's turn. Okay, so, you know what? The Oni is going to kind of fly over upside down above Tuna and attempt to slice you into ribbons with his glaive, Tuna.
Alright. Is he just, like, jumping over me? I think he was already in melee with me. Or I was already in melee with him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
He's using his natural fly speed to just do cool shit and try to...
Sure, why not?
God, I love their fucking natural fly speed.
I'd argue it's better than a third level spell. Like
Yeah, it is.
third level spell.
Alright, that's 2 hits.
All right. So something you might need to be aware of here: the Oni's weapon attacks are magical.
Okay. Oh yeah, here, let me read that.
Heavy armor master only applies to non-magical, I believe.
So, no heavy armor master for this. That's 6 more points of damage.
29 points of magical slashing damage.
Is that across 2 hits?
That is across 2 hits.
Okay, we're fine then. Yeah.
Oh, you can't fail with Bless Up?
No, it just means I don't need to increase the DC.
Gotcha.
And you know what? He's going to cast a spell.
Alright, let me finish doing my HP first.
Are you able to counterspell him? Or do you have Mage Slayer?
Counterspell!
I don't have Mage Slayer, I have my other thing.
Mister, how many 3rd level spell slots do you have?
We're not gonna
Level
talk about
7,
I'm out.
Yeah, we're fine.
You've already used like 3 fireballs.
I know.
he's got a 4th level spell.
I'm a 4th level.
No, actually,
spell.
Oh, yeah.
now that I think about it, Resnia, I actually can't fail that as long as the DC is only 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll have Bless.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, so he goes to cast a spell, and you say that you're counterspelling, Gregor?
Yes, I will counterspell.
Alright, the spell fails. And
Nice.
you guys can kind of see that it looks like the wounds that you guys have been inflicting on him have been steadily regenerating.
That's no good.
Ba-bum.
He's still not looking great, but it looks like various wounds are beginning to kind of close themselves up.
Hmm.
Where the hell's that? There it is. Gregor.
Blast him! If I can.
Okay. You can certainly give blasting him a shot. You know what? No, Gregor. Never mind. Yeah.
You
One
gonna
hit.
counterspell me?
It was going to, but you rolled first. All right, yeah. So that's a crit, miss, and that nat one's gonna hit Tuna, and a hit.
So it says say 2 hits, 1 being a crit.
Yes.
I think everything hits. The second one hits an ally?
Yeah, everything hits somebody. Yeah, so roll the crit and the hit first. All right, and then, all right, that's 4 points of fire damage, Tuna.
Alright,
Which
that's
I think
2
is
points
actually,
of fire damage.
yeah, like 2 because you got that fucking like hearth plate.
Yeah. And we've determined that I don't need to roll.
Mm-hmm. Anything else, Gregor?
No, that is it.
All right. Nathra.
The Oni's still alive.
Yeah, he's bloodied, but he's still alive.
I'm gonna fix that 2nd level guiding bolt. Never mind.
Feels bad. That's some bad luck.
I hope that doesn't hit me as well. Wait, hold on. Was that thing that Mr. shot at me with a spell?
It was.
Oh, I get another hit point back then.
Oh, 1 hit point.
It's halved twice because of my aura.
All right. Yeah. You know what? Nathra, roll me a d2. If it's a 1, it hits Tuna. If it's a 2, it doesn't.
All right.
Well, there's a chance. All right, roll 5d6.
The dice are just deciding get fucked, aren't they?
Oh, that's XCOM
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
The dice get bent, Tuna. Get bent.
All right. What kind of damage is this?
Radiant from a spell.
Oh boy. Let's see. That's 8.
Bless auto passes with concentration.
Yep. Do I have to make a save or anything?
No, you just
I
get
don't
lit
know,
up.
do
This
you?
attack against you has advantage.
Oh yeah. There's no save.
You got so much fucking reduction. I don't even know anymore, man.
He chunk.
I'm pretty sure unless I hit you with an actual asteroid, you're never gonna have to make a concentration check.
No. I only need to make them when I take more than 20 damage in a single hit, which this thing could have done.
Yeah,
It didn't,
fair
but
enough.
it could have.
All right. Anything else, Nathra?
Can I friendly fire again? I might actually hit the enemy that time. That'll be it.
Oh yeah. No, you have infinite actions, assuming those actions are meant to kill your party members. In all seriousness, though, Tuna.
All right. That guy hasn't gone anywhere, so I'm going to bonus action harness divine power to get a 2nd level spell slot back. And then I'm gonna lay into him some more. The 13 is a miss.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And we'll put a 2nd level smite on the one hit. And there's your damage.
All right.
And that's it for Tuna.
Dragoon.
So how bad does this guy look?
He looks past bloodied.
Tuna is also bloodied now.
So how far away from me is he?
35 feet, and he is directly above Tuna now, so you could angle up a flamethrower.
I'm gonna be right back. My AC is 19.
I'll run up and pull a double burn.
All right.
Pass fail. So half of that. And then that. So 16 total because the one's a 2.
All right.
And then I run back.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right, this last chump is going to try to punch Resnia. That's one hit on Resnia.
I'm back.
I believe that's one hit on you, right, Resnia?
Yeah.
Who is sitting on her? Gross.
Why do you keep doing this to me?
Because it's funny.
All right, so that's bludgeoning and cold.
Noted.
You're too far away from me to intercept that.
Yeah.
All right, recovery.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a spell on him, requiring an int save.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I was bloodied by that, by the way.
Targeting the Oni. Let me be specific about him.
Right. I believe that fails.
All right. Well, he's now opaque acid jello molded.
God damn it.
So he can no longer see.
Useless fucking wizard.
Yes, because he's now opaque. Because there's an opaque illusion in front of on his head of an illusory acidic thing. So let's see. You failed. Just to be sure, he's not an undead or a construct, right? Because the spell has no effect on those two types.
No, he's not.
Okay.
Joke's on you. He's both.
Aha!
An
Okay.
escape lab experiment.
All right. Well, then the Oni takes 3 psychic damage from the acid that it thinks it sees. And then I ordered my skeletons. How bad off is Resnia?
I'm okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm bloodied, but
I
I'm
have
okay.
I have him shoot the Oni, and since he can't see them, they would have advantage, wouldn't they?
Mm-hmm. Hit. Hit. Miss, hit.
Okay. So that would be 20 piercing to him.
That there is enough to kill him.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Does he
fill
blow
this
up?
Oni with arrows. And as he falls, or kind of floats to the ground, dying, with his last breath, he pulls out a buzzer, presses it, and explodes. I'm just kidding.
My God.
I'm just kidding. He didn't have a dead man switch. Yeah, no. He does fall from the sky and potentially land on Tuna.
Oh.
Hey, Tuna.
Should I roll something?
I don't know. Do you want to catch him or do you want to get out?
I want to not get crushed, I think.
Like I said, do you want to catch him or do you want to dodge?
I want to dodge.
Okay. Deck save.
Ah.
If you said catch, I was going to say strength save.
Can I attempt to catch him? My strength save's better.
Yeah, he falls. You just kind of catch him out of the air. I don't know. Maybe you want to like break his back, or I don't know what you want to do.
Yeah, I'll do like the Bane smash him over my knee thing.
All right, yeah.
Oof.
Everyone just sees this Oni with this jello mold on his head just get bent in half.
Well, no, we don't see it. Only he can see
Oh,
that.
that's right. Yeah, no one else can see the jello mold.
And then he's full of arrows. You break his back and cast his body onto the ground.
Yeah, it looked like he was affected by nerve gas, panicking and like gasping for air, and then just. Oof.
And we didn't lose a single axe beak.
And then.
We're not out
What do
of
you-
initiative yet.
Oh, there's still the cold light walker.
But
Yeah.
that's it for my turn.
And then the cold light walker just sidesteps out of the room. Exit stage right. The crook comes in and gets him. Resnia.
That does it yield?
No.
I might have considered accepting its surrender, but okay, let's finish this job.
If it does matter, Gilbert, I
Oh,
am
we do-
maintaining concentration on that spell still.
Yeah, so that's 17, 21, 19, and 15. Sorry about that, I forgot I was plus.
Well, those all hit.
I don't know if this does anything, but I'm going to do some necrotic damage that I'll put separately, just in case if it's immune or resistant. Okay, 34 bludgeoning and 5 necrotic. If it's not immune to poison, it has a poison condition.
He dies.
Huzzah!
Indeed, you are now out of initiative.
Alright. Do these cold boys have anything on them?
Destroyed cold weather gear.
Does the Oni?
Yes.
What's he got?
Well, he has a large cloak made out of flayed human skin. He has chainmail armor. He has a glaive.
That's really good at grounding lightning.
Indeed. And, you know, that's about it.
Huh.
Can I search him for any concealed items? Oh, okay.
Well, sorry, there's also the holy symbol of Auril that he has.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not holy symbol, but a symbol of Auril.
The unholy symbol of Auril.
There we go.
Does the glaive smell magical?
Very, very nicely crafted. It is a mundane weapon.
Ah. Well,
I'll
I'll stick
take it.
with this thing.
Is it like masterwork nicely crafted, or just mundane, like, oh, this is fancy?
It is masterfully crafted, you might say, yes.
I don't know what that means.
Not that means anything in this campaign setting, but yes,
Oh, okay.
if this were any other campaign setting, this would be considered a masterwork.
Okay, so this is just a fancy thing, nothing extra or bonus.
Yeah, there's no mechanical bonus. It's just real nice.
Okay.
But he has a holy symbol of Oral or just a symbol of Oral?
Yeah, it's not
Holy
actually a
bird.
holy symbol, but it is a symbol.
I'd like to take that, unless someone else wants it.
It's like the difference between a priest's cross and a cross that some schmuck has.
Sure. Might come in handy.
Damn, if only this guy did better on his rolls. Could have fucked you guys up something fierce. Really proud of that plan with the greater invisibility and steel wind strike.
Yeah.
Raw, I don't think that actually works, because holding an action usually requires concentration, no?
Does it?
Yes, if it's a spell, it requires concentration.
Ah, okay, good to know.
I mean, if he has, like, intrinsic invisibility.
Joe, I
doesn't
don't
use
know.
his concentration.
But he didn't
I don't
because he lost concentration on it. Whatever, it's not
Yeah,
a big
well,
deal.
Yeah.
It was a cool fight.
It's a little
So
detail
cool.
like that.
Yeah, that's okay. That's why I wanted to clarify the held action part. But okay, so it is considered concentration. I'll have to keep that in mind in the future.
Yeah.
Yes, because if you get hit while you're trying to hold the spell, you do have to make a concentration save to not lose it. Similar
Right,
to
right.
a longer than 1 round casting time.
Good to know.
Oh, this was good.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
tired.
Indeed. I'm glad the beta test spellcaster went well, because I am going to have to run several more of these fuckers before the end of the campaign.
Well, we'll have to remember my nifty ability that helps us not
Yeah.
take damage from that.
Maybe remember that when I decide to inevitably betray all of you and kill you.
To be fair, I've had that ability for 1 level.
That's fair. Alrighty. Well, that concludes thy long rest. You all get back to sleep.
I do put up the hut again. It's a ritual, so I can do it regardless of spell
Of
slots.
course.
Nice.
So we finish our long rest and get back all our resources.
Yes.
Cool.
That's correct. Sadly, nobody died.
Except for the Oni.
That would require him to be a somebody.
The Oni got owned.
Yep. All right.
He thought he would be the owner, but instead he was the Oni.
Oh. Ow.
Pete, do you have DM inspiration?
Not right now.
Congratulations.
My ability to get DM inspiration through puns is unrivaled.
They're so consistent, too. Like, it'll just hit me out of the blue. I'm like, I should have known, but, like, how could I have?
Look, like there's the bear puns that Sleuth and I made in the bear cave, and then there's the shit you say, Tuna, and what you say is actually worth the inspiration.
So I do have a question for you, Gilbert.
Of course.
Am I able to animate the skeleton of the Oni?
What does that spell specify specifically?
It specifies humanoid.
He is in fact a giant, so no.
Right. Okay.
Oh yeah, medium or small humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
All we need to do is just cast that Nistel's magic aura for 30 days, and eventually he'll be treated as humanoid. God.
Not how that works.
No,
Don't
we'd
work
have,
that way, I
we'd
know,
have to
I know.
cast Enlarge Reduce on him.
Which
he's
he's not
large?
a valid target for. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's dead. Wait, does that work on objects? It's only 1 minute, though.
No. The only way I know of to get around that would be to use Fabricate to turn him into a skeleton of a humanoid. Like to melt the bones and reform them.
You'd be better off with animate objects at that point.
Yeah, I'm just being pedantic.
Yeah. Besides, Micmac, Nistel's magic aura does not work like that.
I know it doesn't work.
If it did, Spectre and I were going to create an army of intelligent iron golems in FFAM.
And have yourselves identify as Fae, so that way things like Hold Person would be you would be immune to.
Well, I don't need that. I'm undead. Right. Okay. Goddamn, I gotta focus. All right. Yes. A new day dawns in Icewind Dale. It's still cold. It's still dark. It still really sucks to live up here. Although,
Well.
Granted, the tiny hut does reduce how frigid it gets at night.
It maintains a comfortable atmosphere.
Exactly.
This might be the first time Tuna has ever been in a comfortable atmosphere.
Yeah, Tuna, you're kind of sweating inside of that hut.
Oh,
It's
why is
really
it so hot
warm.
in here?
Well, see, here's this cool thing. It's magic, and it says it's a comfortable atmosphere, which means everybody would experience it differently at a comfortable temperature for them.
Oh,
Ah, okay. So all
I
you
like that.
foreigners, it's like a nice, like 65 degrees, perfect.
it's
for
like
sleeping.
40 for Tuna,
Yeah,
which is
for
already
Tuna,
pretty
it's
hot.
40. 40 degrees. It's perfect windbreaker weather. All right. But yeah,
My
new day
corner is
dawn.
just on fire.
Just butts and burners. All right. But yeah, new day dawns. Not that you can see the sun. And I'm assuming you continue your trek.
Yeah, well, what
Yes.
was the whale's name again? Did anyone write it down?
Did it have a name? I thought it was just called the white whale, the boat on its back.
Oh, I don't remember. But I do know we are off to find a whale with a boat on its back. And we're trying not to be hostile to it because we want.
We're off to see the whale, the wonderful whale of Dale.
I like that.
I'm sure it's going to start a whale of a tale.
This is how I'm gonna die. Just one pun. I'm gonna go oof, and then I'm gonna collapse from 1 point of psychic damage.
You know what? Now I just have Disney's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea stuck in my head in the sea shanty. A whale of a tale. God damn it, sleuth. All right. But yeah, you guys keep going, traveling for the day. You don't really encounter anything out here. It's pretty desolate tundra. And eventually, you manage to make your way to the coast. And by the coast, you can see a stone archway jutting up out of the frozen ice with an open section of water before it and a stone cabin next to a pier.
It's still the same day.
It's. Yes.
All right.
Hello? Anyone here? Let's kind of start approaching this stone deal. The stone hut.
Yeah, you start approaching the stone cabin. And, so yeah, you can see a bloated door covered in ice, and dormant barnacles hang slightly ajar on rusted hinges.
So this thing looks like it hasn't been used in quite some time.
It's looking that way.
Okay, well, I clearly announced myself. I assume I hear no sounds through the door.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Okay, well, I'm gonna start smacking the barnacles off this door with my quarterstaff.
Okay, you smack a barnacle and the door opens up completely.
Oh,
The
thought
door
this thing was
wasn't
like
ajar.
caked with it.
No, the door's ajar.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a door.
Yeah, and then I just tap the inside of the door with my quarterstaff, like knock knock, even though the door's open, and I enter.
All right, yeah. So a thick rime coats every surface and object inside the cabin, including a bed draped in a thick knit blanket. Beside the bed, a small hearth holds a precious store of firewood, which is very clearly infested with worms, and most of it's been eaten away. But it still looks flammable.
It looks like no one's home, guys. And I start looking for like a basement.
Oh yeah, 1 second.
All the rooms.
There's also enough wood here to fuel a nightly fire for 3 days.
I started having the skeletons hauled out to the cart.
Bonfire,
Alright.
bonfire.
Yeah, you pull out the infected, worm-filled wood.
We haven't really been worrying about that, have we?
Lehman's tiny hut.
Yeah, true. But hey, now we can have a fire.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's always something for a fire as long as you don't care about collateral damage.
Is there like a book or? Oh yeah, I'm looking for a basement. Actually, I'll announce that. Can someone help me look for the basement? And I help them.
Alright, you go looking for a basement. You can find no basement. There is very obviously no basement.
Okay.
I searched the building for hidden stuff.
Give me an investigation check.
Okay. I would be doing this with the cat on my shoulder.
Of course. You discover no secrets, and your cat detects no invisible Onies hiding in the room.
Looks abandoned to me. I'll do a detect magic ritual.
Okay. You detect nothing.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing here, guys.
Okay.
I leave and go towards the arch. Is the arch magical?
The massive stone arch?
Yeah. Like,
No.
how massive is massive?
Let's see. The thinner part of it is about 15 feet by 15 feet thick. The larger section of the arch where it goes under the ice is about 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, about 35 feet in diameter. And all of this is about 50 feet tall. The arch itself, because it's kind of a uneven stone arch, is about 25 30 feet tall.
Huh. Do I recognize this arch as any known historical thing?
Give me a history check. Yes, this is Ongajuk's bell.
What?
Ongajuk's bell.
It's just an arch though with no bell. Someone yoinked the bell, or
No. You can see that there's a wooden kind of pier near the base of it with a bell on it.
oh,
Oh,
okay. Well then, that's probably our ticket. Is there like a smoke signal? I think the bell is probably the best choice. If not,
Yeah, but the bell here is a 1-foot diameter copper bell dangling from a 10-foot tall wooden pole attached to a short wooden pier.
any magic?
Um, no.
Okay.
huh? I mean, it couldn't hurt to ring it, right?
Sure, it could. I have one of the skeletons ring it while I stand 32 feet back.
32. I like that distance. I stay within 29 feet. The price is right.
All right. You ring the bell. Da-ding, da-ding. da-ding, da-ding. Like a like a bell that you'd hear at a port.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yep.
Well,
Well, nothing happens immediately.
oh
What?
shit,
Good. They get
guys.
closer. Any minute now.
I fly up and see if there's like anything I can see in a distance. I'm pretty sure whatever's in the distance probably wouldn't have heard that, but I'm gonna look anyway.
All right, you fly up. Give me a perception check.
That's actually a +7. My apologies. So 13.
Okay. Yeah, you don't see anything.
Good blend.
Yeah, it's been 5 minutes and nothing's happened.
Are there any
10.
markings on the bell?
Yeah, it clearly looks worn, like it's been used a fair amount over the years. The copper's a little bit oxidized.
Was there any drawers and compartments inside the what was it? Stone hut or whatever?
Yes, but there's nothing noteworthy in them.
I want to polish the bell. And then
Okay.
when it's polished, I ring it. And then after I ring it, I fall to the ground convulsing.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, so Dragoon is now having a seizure. Dragoon, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit. He thought he was pretending to have a seizure, therefore he was actually having a seizure.
Would I? Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay, Dragoon, you survive your fake seizure.
I pretend to die anyway.
Dragoon, no! What the fuck?
I
What
take his
the
point
fuck?
first.
You asshole.
Dragoon, give me a performance check.
Oh, if this is performance, I gotta use insight. Because I would be checking him for a pulse and like
Hold
trying to
on.
restore his health.
All right, Resnia, give me a medicine or an insight check.
Should I make an
That is the
insight
same.
check as well since he did this right in front of me?
Of course.
Oh my god, he's actually dead!
I take his coin purse.
Oh my god, guys, Dragoon just fucking died.
Well,
What?
shit. Well, waste not, want not. Boys, and they start like grabbing Dragoon to like haul him to the cart and just store him with the rest of the bones.
I continue to play dead, but my owl starts pecking at you.
At me or
Wait.
at the skeletons carrying your body?
The skeleton.
Oh man. Could I make an arcana check for the memes? Because if I...
Do it.
Huh. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. That's pretty weird, but like, he's dead, man. He's fucking dead.
I checked his pulse and everything, and I couldn't feel a pulse.
What happened?
He fucking died.
Who fucking
Ringing
died?
the bell, Dragoon. Oh my god, whatever you do recovery, do not raise him. Do not raise.
I've like got like a knife. I've got like the surgical kit out like to remove his bones, and I'm like, what do you mean?
No, we
Recovery.
don't do that to friends. No.
Recovery. If Resnia tells you that, if I die, feel free to ignore it. You have my permission.
Well, what else are we going to do with it?
Fuck if I
Haroon
know.
also didn't forbid it.
We can burn it or respectfully bury it, something.
I mean, he's dead. He's not going to be using it anymore.
Okay.
Hey, Dragoon, how long are you going to try to keep up the act of being dead? Like, give me a time in minutes.
So I start having the skeletons use that firewood to start making a funeral pyre.
Yeah, that'll take a while.
I'll help the skeletons.
1 hour.
Okay.
There are 6 skeletons, by the way, doing this.
All right. Yeah.
The
So
owl continues to peck at the skeleton.
Mm-hmm. They ignore it. They're bones.
All
They
right.
don't-
Yeah. Yeah. So as all this is going about,
The owl will peck at the recovery.
so about 20 more
I cast
minutes
Firebolt.
passed.
Point blank firebolt.
What? Damn owl's trying to peck at me. I'm not going to fucking tolerate that.
Recovery cannot put 2 and 2 together.
I didn't. I failed the insight.
No, this is another hint. Oh my god. Oh.
Party. Extremely stupid. Icewind Dale's only hope.
Oof.
There's exactly 1 brain cell right now, and the skeletons are splitting it to build a funeral pyre.
Yeah.
I fold Dragoon's hands respectfully, and I try to hold it together, and I'm trying to remember some of the teachings of our morning Lord. Trying to think of some prayers and
As
happy
an
thoughts.
actual cleric, I will correct Resnia's prayer as she says it.
Look, it's
All
from the heart, okay? I don't know the doctrine.
All right, guys. So after about 20 minutes of
Well,
you all futzing
after
around,
he-
building a funeral pyre and everything.
After he shoots my
Hold
owl.
on, Dragoon. Hold on. Everybody hold on. All right. You guys are futzing around for a while, building funeral pyres and shooting owls and in general being grossly incompetent. And you hear a surge of water and a loud splash. And the sound of, water getting blown out of a blowhole. Those of you that look over can see that there is now what looks to be the top part of a whale with a boat strapped to its back, wading in the open section of water beneath the arch.
Dang, it's real.
You know, it hit me that none of us know how to speak well.
What are you talking about? I know how to speak whale.
You do?
Yeah, and then in here, let's see, let me actually read the feature.
I think it's any creature with a swim speed, or am I reading that wrong?
Let's see.
Yeah, and then
I
you
can
guys,
communicate simple ideas to beasts that can breathe water.
and you guys can kind of hear, from this area. Who has called me?
Hey, you speak common!
Yes.
Yeah, we did. We're trying to go to... Opens notes from backpack.
Grimskull.
Recovery, it was your,
We're
thing
seeking
was
passage
for-
to Fortress Grimskull.
I just realized I was holding down the Windows button. Goddamn.
yeah, close enough.
I can take you to Grimskull.
Great!
First, you must do something for me.
We'd be happy to, on one condition. Can you, undo whatever the bell did to our friend here? And I kind of, point to the pyre. He tried to ring the bell after a skeleton rung it, and he just died. I assume that's some sort of magical thing to prevent some, like, annoying person to continually ring the bell. He didn't mean any harm. Please.
Your friend is faking it.
Really?
That's when the skeletons light the pyre.
That's very insensitive of you.
Wait, no! I try to, like, shove the skeletons out of the way and, like, drag Dragoon's body out. I have to, like, use my entire body weight. And he's probably gonna fall on me, because my strength is 6, but if that's what it took, I mean, that's what it took.
I was kidding.
I don't know.
We are not burning his body?
Hey, Dragoon! Dragoon, stop fucking with us! This is serious, come on! We're not gonna burn you alive!
I'll gasp as if I just were resurrected. I'm alive again!
Oh.
You know,
Oh, well, you'll,
I slap you.
Don't worry, I kept your wallet safe, and I toss him his coin purse.
I slap him because I'm just worried sick. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you?
The skeletons begin loading the wood back on the cart.
My spirit tried to have my owl contact you. Why didn't you guys listen?
What owl?
My familiar.
I remember no owl.
There was like a familiar pecking the skeletons. I saw it. I thought that was kind of weird.
I just raise an eyebrow at you like I have no idea what you're talking about.
You murdered my owl.
What owl? There was no owl. Do you
I
see
mean,
an
murder
owl?
is such a strong word for an imaginary creature.
Dude, I haven't seen a bird since I got to Icewind Dale. Unless you count dragons as birds.
This feels very familiar. Why do I feel like everyone's lying?
Anyway,
Wait,
passage to
Lied to
Grayscale.
you is truth to someone else.
Resna, you're right. I have seen a bird. That's that big asshole rock that flies around like every other night.
Yeah, but
Every
that's not.
single night.
Anyway, passage to Grimscale. What do you need us to do, Great Transport Turtle?
I am a whale.
I think it was
Great
kind of a
Transport
joke
Whale. Sorry.
with the wooden thing on your back.
You must complete 2 tasks for me.
We can pay you.
What are these tasks?
First, you must acquire a delicious giant octopus for me to eat. And after that, you must befriend the sea creatures.
Isn't that kind of counterintuitive? How do we get a giant octopus without...
Oh no, octopi are assholes.
which sea creatures do we gotta befriend?
You must befriend the narwhals and dolphins that I swim with.
And where are they? Just around?
They are right behind you, Fishman.
They're just chilling in the
I
back.
look behind me. Are there narwhals and dolphins behind me?
There are no narwhals and dolphins behind you.
So, what do you mean? Back the way we
Ah.
came?
Made you look.
Oh.
I got you.
Wow.
I start acting like there are narwhals and dolphins behind us. I just start like pretending to befriend them.
That gnome is a strange one. Please keep him from urinating in the ocean.
I mean, if you want to eat him, it's all fine.
Where do you go to pee? Resia thinks in contemplation, and then she says out loud to the well.
The toilet, duh.
I don't answer questions. Move along.
Do you poop?
People don't poop. Nobody poops.
It's a myth.
Somebody give me an insight check on the whale.
I know he's fucking with us. I'm just humoring him.
There's your insight check.
The whale believes that you guys are some of the dumbest motherfuckers it has ever encountered.
I'd like to try and convince the whale that I successfully befriended the narwhals and dolphins.
Yes, the imaginary whales and dolphins that you see. So,
Persuasion or deception?
Deception.
guys, don't we have meat? I'm pretty sure we can offer your friends meat. Would that be sufficient?
Alright, gnome. In order to achieve my blessing, I will now need you to step into the water.
Hey,
With my holy whale powers, you will gain the ability to breathe underwater.
you're not gonna hurt our friend, are you? I'm pretty sure you're lying, but
I'll just
as long as you don't hurt our friend.
I wouldn't do that. Seems kind of fishy.
Insight check.
I mean, friend is a real serious term here. You're making a lot of assumptions.
Oh yeah, Dragoon the Whale's on the up and up, totally.
Okay, I'm gonna do an insight since I asked the question.
I just start walking directly towards the whale.
Is he gonna hurt him? That's the only thing I care about.
Oh, no, the whale does not seem like he's going to hurt Dragoon.
Okay, I'm fine with whatever humiliation's coming up.
Are you hopping in, Dragoon?
I walk
Okay.
directly towards the whale.
Can
All
I
right.
walk with Dragoon
Are
and
you-
just trip him in?
Are you getting in the water?
Is the whale in the water?
Yes, the whale is in the water. That's how you're supposed to get the holy blessing.
Yes. I walk directly
Alright.
towards the whale. Up to the
Oh,
whale.
Alright. You
I wanna
walk
trip
up
at
to
the
the
edge of the
whale
ice.
and into the water. You are now completely soaked in freezing water. It's cold. Now, will you perform these tasks in exchange for transportation?
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah,
I ask about the blessing.
he was
Oh.
fucking with you.
I'm sure if you wait long enough, eventually the magic will take hold.
It can be anywhere from 20 minutes to
An
Like
hour.
10 days.
Dragoon, he was joking. Just kind of stage whisper to him.
I cast Create Bonfire right in front of me, and also the
And also what?
prestidigitation to keep me warm.
You're still soaked, and you're still cold. That does not help you in when you're submerged, like, up to your neck in freezing water.
So about like making friends with your friends, with like giving them food work.
You must determine how to achieve their friendship.
Do they speak like you do? That would make things a lot easier.
No, my compatriots are not as intelligent as I am.
Do you
Cheers
have
to
any
that.
suggestions?
This is something you must do on your own.
I frown.
So, I volunteer for the octopus fight. Because, I'm not really a people person as much as a beat the shit out of whatever's wrong person.
Yeah, but he said we have to do both, didn't he?
Yeah, and in a
Party
specific
has to,
order,
sure.
he seemed to.
If any of the animals are wounded, I can tend to their wounds.
I will return when you ring the bell next. When you ring it, you should have befriended my comrades and acquired a tasty octopus.
Wait, how do we find your comrades?
Dolphins and narwhals.
Alright.
I'm sure if we wait here in the water long enough, the blessing will show us the way.
Absolutely, Dragoon.
Fishman, this is something you certainly could figure out. I will return
I mean, making a
when
lot
you
of
have
assumptions here.
completed these tasks. And Angjuk begins to submerge back into the ocean.
Alright, so we need to find some whales, or some narwhals and dolphins. And then an octopus. A giant octopus.
Is a giant octopus like yay big? And I try to like expand my hands. Oh, my wings actually, yeah, to make them like large.
They're about that big, yeah. I met one before. I think I told you all about it. It was in that sunken pirate ship.
I don't think you've told me anything.
So they should be around.
How would we go about getting one?
Carefully.
They're intelligent, right? Like I don't think we could just like fish them.
I'm
they're
pretty sure
they're
there's
intelligent,
animals.
but the one I ran into was also kind of pissed off. So
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure they're just animals, not like a kraken or anything.
yeah.
Yeah, but like they're pretty intelligent for animals.
Well, I guess I could just go down and try to find one.
You know what? Give me guys a nature check.
I got this. Hell yeah, they're smarter than krakens.
I'll try.
Okay.
Or not.
All right. Yeah. So recovery, you would know that the species of octopi that exist in Dungeons and Dragons are in fact not like real life octopi and are actually dumb as shit. They only have a 4 intelligence.
Right. So we can totally get it with the whole silent image, Bugs Bunny, female octopus trick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do we have a short sword in the party?
Hey, short sword.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Okay,
How many
okay.
would you like?
Just one, so that whenever it goes near
her
us.
pulls out one of like the 2 dozen short swords. Like, all right, here you go.
I've
Thanks.
got another 5 on me.
Yeah, this would probably work better in the water.
For you, maybe.
So would I know how to bait a octopus with that roll?
Oh god, yeah. You guys would do this sometimes when you were often engaging in high seas trading.
Great. I'd like to say like, all right, it's all right, we got this. And I have all the skeletons just on the edge of the pier with their bows on. And I'm like, all right, and I start baiting the octopi.
Oh, wait a second. I don't need a short sword. I'm just as good with a dagger. But
Does
short sword back.
does anyone want water walking? Just meander out onto the ocean?
Do you have water breathing?
No, just walking.
Nah, we might not. I might actually need to get underwater to get it.
I mean, I'm still in the water.
More likely, I'll need to go underwater so that I can
Dragoon.
pull it back up.
What's your constitution modifier?
+3, but I also have the magic boots of warm.
Ah.
I mean, the water's not lower than -50 degrees Fahrenheit, is it?
No. No. Damn, that's kind of a bummer. Oh well. In that case, yeah, no, you're not experiencing hypothermia.
Have they started
Damn.
baiting the octopus yet?
Yes, I believe he has. So, okay, let's see here. Recovery. Can you please give me a wisdom survival check in
Can
order
I
to go in
guidance this?
Of course.
I'm going to go ahead and be at the ready with a dagger to plunge inside the water.
I will kill something.
The first
No, I
hour
won't.
passes, and you catch no octopi.
As we're doing this, I'd like to
All right.
take my.
You know what? I'm really not the best at this. Pulls out the wand of lightning bolts. I'm like, you get close to the surface, I'll take care of it. But
I'll take over fishing then.
Yeah,
Gregor's
I'd
gonna
like to-
wonder how these people ever got in a party with him and sit down and take a
Do we
break
have a
while
bait
they
and
fish.
Bait and tackle? I do not.
Being in the water, I can be the bait. That'll just be like me assisting whoever's rolling this.
I could have sworn Tuna had bait and tackle, or was that that one time whenever we were trying to find like the Loch monster or
He's
whatever
a
it was?
fishing tackle.
Well, we got plenty of meat to use
I don't
as
know if
bait
that's-
inside the cart.
I mean, maybe. But anyway, what he's going to do is take the one of his harpoons, tie it to a 100-foot section of rope, and then stake that into the ground up here.
All right.
And then he'll take his pack off, and he'll be sitting ready with that harpoon.
I think Dragoon had an idea first, so let's do that.
Yeah.
Alright, so Dragoons in the water is bait. You guys all do your prep. There's other bait being used as well, just in case. Who's doing the actual fishing?
I am.
Alright, give me a wisdom survival check.
Do I
Do
give
I
him
have-
advantage?
Sure.
Hey, better than nothing. I hope. Is it just an endless horde of sea bass and a bunch of shitty puns from Animal Crossing?
So after about an hour, in the dark water, you see it get darker. Like pitch black. Like inky black.
Recovery. There's a big load of something. Probably that octopus. Or is it squid that have the ink?
I think they
One
both
or two.
have ink.
Both?
I think they both do that.
I'm gonna go with both. But anyways, I think if we're zapping something, it's that.
Do I see an octopus?
Yes, give me a perception check.
Perception
Since I wasn't
check.
fishing, could I also have made the perception check since I was there with the dagger?
Of course. Resnia?
Mm-hmm.
You spot an unnatural swirling. Well, I shouldn't say unnatural, but you see a swirling of the ink over to one side that would indicate that something large is moving through it.
Okay, so I have a vague idea where it is.
Correct.
Okay, well, I say, cover me, guys. I'm going in. I hold my breath, and then I just plunge.
Alright. Right now, guys, we should roll a niche.
I would have taken off just about all my equipment with the exception of the dagger.
Of course. All right, Resnia, you dive into the water.
Okay. How far away do I think it is?
You think it's about 20 feet down.
Okay.
Like you know enough about where it is that you think you can swim up to and attempt to attack it.
Okay. I'm assuming it's obscured by an ink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does it have blind sight? I go up to it. I'm going to attack it. Do I have advantage? No, disadvantage, or is it flat?
This would be at disadvantage. I had to check my modification sheet.
Okay, dope. That's a 23. I don't know why it's given. Oh, yeah, that's 23. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I was KH1 in my head, but it's 23. I'm
Okay.
gonna assume that hits.
Yeah.
Okay. I needed to make a con save versus stunning strike, and I'm gonna do a hands of harm on this. Solid pass. Okay, it takes 12 points of a mixture of bludgeoning and necrotic. And if it's not immune to poison, it is now poisoned.
All right.
I'll stay this time. Okay, takes 9 piercing, and I need another con save. Yep. I'll stab again. No, actually, these are strikes. These are unarmed strikes. Yeah.
You gonna stun it again? That
Nope,
misses.
because I misses. That also misses. That's all I do.
All right, Gregor. 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 Gregor.
Yes.
Recovery.
What?
I say,
I am
Gregor.
dodging? Okay.
You can take your turn, Gregor.
Well, I mean, what are we fighting? Is there something in the water?
Yes, an octopus. A giant dire octopus.
It's
Okay, I'm gonna set it on fire.
Okay.
How far can I hit the fireball?
It's in the water. It's somewhere in
How
the ink
far in the
cloud.
water? I'm using magical
20
fire. I
it's
don't
20
care.
feet down.
20 feet down?
Uh-huh.
I don't care. Magical fire burns underwater,
Uh-huh, sure, yeah.
right?
I'm in there, but sure, go on.
I mean, is the fireball spell, would it go off underwater?
Oh, it would go off underwater, yeah.
But everyone would be resistant to it because underwater.
Oh, really?
Would they?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fire spells only do or
How
fire
many
damage
people-
only
okay.
does half underwater.
Oh, okay. Well, then how about if I use Ray of Frost? What would that do?
You could try, but you can't see it. It's obscured by ink.
Oh, well, then if it's obscured, then I ain't doing nothing. I'm just going to hold my action. If it
Okay.
pops out of the water, I'm going to blow it up.
All right. Recovery.
Do I see it?
Yeah, you have a pretty good idea where it is.
Lightning bolt.
Okay. Are you sure?
If I know where Resni is, I would try to avoid hitting him too.
Okay. Are you still sure?
Yeah.
You're positive.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 100-foot line right through the octopus.
Should I make the save as well?
What? No. Why would you make the save?
Okay.
This is magical lightning, not like it doesn't like disperse.
It's a laser beam.
You said, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" Like 3 times. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sure
no,
there's
no,
some
that was-
weird bullshit here.
That was me attempting to fuck with Underdark, except you can't fuck with Underdark. He fucks with you.
Blam.
That wand is like kind of flaccid on its damage dice, isn't it?
That's actually not terrible.
It's for free.
It's 1 point less than an average roll. That's not a horrible roll.
Oh, okay, you don't. Yeah, okay, yeah.
But the 23 on 13 dice, that was...
Also, it's lightning damage, not fire.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that yeah, you kind of see the giant dire octopus kind of like glow as the lightning courses through its body.
Oh, good. And then while it's glowing, I have the skeleton shoot it.
Oh, it doesn't actually provide any real advantage. It's just like cool visual effects.
I know, but
Okay.
at the same time, it's just like, they start shooting into the water. Normally, ranged attacks through a water interface like that would be a disadvantage.
I would say that's correct, yes.
And I think their max range is shortened to their first range mark.
80 feet.
Yeah, I mean, for this, it's not going to matter because it's right
Hit,
next to the surface.
miss,
But
hit, miss.
You don't sound sure about that 12 missing.
I'm double checking. Yeah, that hits. 12 hits.
Okay. 29 piercing damage.
All right, yeah. Mixed in with the ink, there's a bit of blood now. Or maybe a lot of blood. It's kind of hard to tell.
funny how that happens when everything's mixed with ink.
Yeah. That is all I got.
All right. Tuna,
Alright, how far away is it?
20 feet down.
No, 20 feet down. Fine. Alright. Tuna will jump in with his harpoon and swim into melee and try to stab this thing. Do I have advantage or disadvantage from anything that anybody's done?
Nope.
And it's not stunned.
No.
It's poisoned.
Yeah, I'm sure the whale will love that.
It's only poison for 1 round.
Does it mean if we kill it before it gets a turn, it actually would be a poisoned body?
No.
You don't know.
Alright. Are either of those hits good enough to embed the thing or the harpoon inside the octopus?
Yeah.
Alright, if so, I'm gonna leave it there after the second hit.
All right.
And yeah, and then I guess I'll just sit here.
All right. This thing's turn. Wait, aren't you going to roll damage?
Oh, right, damage. I wasn't really thinking about damage, I was just trying to capture it.
Well, roll me some of that damage.
There's your damage.
All right, yeah.
You see how little damage Tuna would be doing if he didn't have that awesome weapon and his smites?
Oh, yeah. Paladins feel very flaccid when they run out of resources.
Yeah. Although actually that's not fair, because the weapon he had before that would do as much damage as this with one attack.
Right. It would feel fairly flaccid.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Angy octopus.
yeah, octopus is angy. He is angy, and you
Taking his ball and going home.
can't really see it resonate, but he angy. And he's gonna try to get you with his tentacles.
As an octopus does. The 22 hits.
Alright, well he's gonna get you with his big angy tentacles.
So I have to ask, why does he have advantage when he's poisoned?
Oh shit! My apologies. A fair point, although I don't think. Yeah, so the.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you're.
Yeah, no, that was me just kind of copy pasting right off the thing. Yeah, no. Yeah, so that'd just be the. I think I would still hit though, right, with the 15.
Yes, it would.
It'd be
I
a
just
flat
wasn't
roll.
sure that if you mistook keep lower or keep higher.
Yeah, no, that was just me being a dingus.
That's okay.
Well,
22 still hits.
Dingus.
Yeah, one of those things where it's like, yes, this creature should, lose its advantage because of insert effect, and then types it up as if that weren't the case. I got to get a little bit better at that. Double checking what's going on. Let's see. Yeah, so 22 would still hit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to try to strangle you for 31 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okie doke.
It's got a kind of meaty tentacle on you.
I'd like to intercept that with my other harpoon.
Of course you would.
Nice.
All right, Dragoon, you're bobbing up there in the water.
How far is it?
20 feet down.
I'd like to go down 5 feet, and then can I get just it with?
What?
Can I get it within a 15-foot cone? No allies.
Yeah, I'd say that I can see an angle there.
Dex save. It failed. So 11 fire damage. Not normal. And I ignore resistances. Yay! And then
I don't think it's technically resistance, though, is it? I think it just halves the damage. Because water.
it reads
Fire?
that
Yeah, someone fully submerged in water takes half damage. It's not resistance, so it should
Yep.
stack with resistance.
That's very nice.
Yep.
Oh, I'm reading it that fully immersed have resistance to fire damage.
My copy says
I'm
half.
also seeing resistance to fire damage.
What page is that on?
I just searched it on D&D 5e info.
Yeah, but that's not actually the
198.
198, thank you.
Ooh, 5e tools fucked up.
I mean, we'll find out. Let's see.
Or it might be an errata change.
Oh, maybe.
Let's see here. Underwater combat. Creatures that are fully immersed in water have resistance to fire damage, is the last sentence of that section in the PHP that I have.
All right. In that case, it does 11 points of fire damage.
Yay! And let's do a different type of fire. A fairy fire. Another dex save. It now is sparkling.
What color is it sparkling?
Let's just do standard white. Really against the black.
I didn't actually hear what you said.
Let's go with standard white to really stand out against the black.
All right.
And then I'll swim back up for air.
All right. Resnia?
Okay. Well, apparently there's a space in this underwater environment where.
Shoot. Before you continue, I forgot to specify one thing when it hit you.
Mm-hmm.
You are also grappled and restrained.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to move to where I would be able to see this because Tuna was apparently able to, and I wasn't with a 20 perception check outside the water trying to look in it. But alas, 2020, I suppose. I'll tap.
Wait, did you not roll disadvantage?
Why would I have a disadvantage?
The ink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. My bad.
You want me to roll those attacks again?
Nah.
Alright.
It's already passed.
I just assumed that I missed that there was a spot or something. I was like, that's annoying.
No, that was just me goofing.
Ah.
Yeah, I jumped into the water because I thought they were having disadvantage from that and not from the ink.
Well, there's no reason why I wouldn't dump all 4 attacks, so.
Yeah.
1 dagger strike, 3 unarmed strikes.
Alright. Fuck it up. Hit.
We'll add 2 stunning blows. It's 30, a mixture of piercing and bludgeoning.
Well, you don't need to stun it because it's dead.
Huzzah!
You knife the living shit out of it.
I need help moving this thing.
Are we out of combat?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna grab the rope and start hauling it back up.
Yeah, you guys eventually haul it back up onto the surface.
Cool.
Great. I'll Keeler's kit myself before I forget.
Yeah, sorry about that, Micmac.
You're good. I misunderstood what you were doing. That's okay. I thought it was just like, oh, that sucks.
If one of you Madscape people wants to pull whatever gross shit he injected into this out of it.
I'll go ahead and use Hands of Healing to remove poison from it if it's still poison, but it wouldn't be poison anymore.
Hands of Healing does not work on a dead thing.
No, it doesn't, but poison would end at the end of its next turn. They already passed it.
Well, I could magically purify the meat tomorrow.
I'm never going to understand.
I'm almost confident that it wouldn't be poisoned for more than 1 round. The feature explicitly says it's only poison for 1 round.
I'm not saying it would still be poisonous, but it might not taste very good. It's like finding buckshot in your deer haunch or something.
What's a buckshot?
Is
that arrows you bring?
Yeah, it's a big arrow they use for hunting bucks. Alright, well, I think that was the easy part. Now we gotta find some dolphins. And some narwhals.
I'm gonna take a rest. That was a bit tiring.
Bean's baiting the hook.
No, not like that. We're not gonna fish them. Although, they're not fish.
Indeed. So how do you all plan to play with the narwhals and the dolphins?
Well, the whale said I shouldn't have too hard of a time doing this.
Well, then do it.
Alright, I'm just thinking about how to find narwhals and dolphins.
Well, if you want to start looking, they're probably in the water.
Oh, really? I was gonna go inland.
So I cast Prestidigitation, go underwater, and then just shout, "Are there any narwhals and dolphins that want to be friends?"
No, you're doing it wrong. And then Tuna jumps back in, and then he uses that thing that he has to yell out like, "Come here!"
Goddamn Aquaman.
Oh wait, no, shit, that wouldn't work on narwhals and dolphins. It only
Oh,
works on
wait.
fish. They don't breathe water.
Oh god. Oh no.
Anyone got animal friendship?
That one's a druid or a cleric among, well, not cleric, but a druid or ranger among us. This is actually gonna suck. I'm gonna
Among
take
Us?
a short rest.
Sus.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm taking an hour short rest.
The hardest challenge the party ever encountered. Befriend the fucking animals. you,
Just
s-
using,
you poor bastards. No one took animal handling, did they?
I mean, me and Nathro are decent at animal handling, but we're not proficient, I assume.
Tuna's proficient in animal handling, but he still sucks at it.
-2!
Well,
I
no,
eat
Tuna has a
animals.
+1.
I don't handle them.
I'm good at handling animals, but only their meat.
I did not need to know that you were into bestiality.
The
Learn-
more
learn
you
something new every
don't
day.
know.
What was that under?
I said, you learn something new every day.
Indeed. So, how will you guys do this?
Is
Well, I
there a
guess-
zoo nearby?
Nope.
The responsible way. I'm going to tell somebody else to do it.
I guess we'll just have to go into the water and wait for one to show up.
Hmm. Well, they're the only one that can properly breathe in the water. Everyone else, like, can
Yeah.
dive in and hold their breath.
Go make friends.
Why do we need this whale again? Why can't we just walk?
We don't know exactly where it is.
Yeah, the whale knows where it is.
So why don't we ask for directions instead of transportation?
The whale would probably still want a favor for that anyway.
Yeah, but we already got one favor done.
Speak with Ted, the octopus, and ask him.
Yeah, I know we just killed you, but can you give us directions? We're a little bit lost. I don't know. I mean, I don't like talk to stuff. I don't really swim either. I usually try to avoid that because if I'm on the water, it's usually on a boat or walking.
Yeah. my experience with narwhals is like something like this.
You know the number one rule when dealing with narwhals.
Yeah, it
Aim
happened.
for the jugular.
No, never let them touch your
Babyface
balls.
Lamone, one of the ensigns on board your ship recovery. Almost got eaten while swimming naked in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, I guess Tuna is just going to sort of aimlessly wander around down here, and why don't we start by ritual casting Speak with Animals, and I'll just keep doing that every 10 minutes.
Oh, you have that? Lovely.
Yeah, it's one of my always prepared spells.
Feels great.
Alright, well, eventually, after waiting down here for like an hour, you see coming out of the gloom several dolphins and narwhals.
Dolphins and narwhals.
And narwhals, yes. They begin doing as Darfins. Darf.
Dolphins.
They bred amongst each other.
Darfins. God damn it.
Don't you just love when your brain releases a bunch of endorphins?
When your brain releases endorphins.
Aww. That's so cute.
You know what? I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom.
I just remembered we still have the undead boy with us.
Undead boy?
Yeah, and the wizard.
And the
Yeah.
wizard.
Dazan and Crintus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, fat lot of help they were in that fight.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, like, if it's something like
just forgot.
yeah,
it's like that Dryad NPC that we had with us in FFAM, who just seemed to not exist when we got into combat.
Oh, she contributed.
Like, she contributed when we remembered she was there.
I suppose we did also, we did forget to tell the DM. It's a lot of moving parts for him to handle.
Yeah.
Whoops. Where'd you get these gifts from, Under?
The
You just go on.
Oh, around.
I just find things on the internet.
Alright, sorry about that. Brain has been restored to optimal functionality. So yes, narwhals and dolphins are now swimming with you, Tuna.
Hey, real quick, did that whale give us its name, or are we led to believe that its name is Angachuk?
It never actually said its name, but I mean that seems reasonable.
I'm gonna assume that it's Angachuk based on that bell.
Oh yeah, the bell's name was that? Yeah, it's probably
so.
that.
Hey, you all know Angachuk, right?
Oh yeah, we know Angajuk. He's pretty smart.
Yeah, he told me I gotta get in with you guys if I want to get a favor out of him.
That's cool.
Yeah, well, you all seem tight. Is that all I need to do?
I don't know, man. Let's go fish and bully sharks and stuff.
Hey, you know you said to make
Oh
peace
my
with you.
god!
So sure, why not?
Oh,
Right.
can I bully too? Damn it, I didn't go because I went to take a nap. Shit.
And thus Tuna begins his solo adventure with the narwhals and the
Well,
dolphins.
was he past 60 feet? He might have been past 60 feet.
Probably.
I said I was just
Shit.
swimming around aimlessly, so you would have had to follow me, I think.
Yeah, I was
Well-
trying to take a rest. I don't suppose I
Oh.
could have walked, but oh well.
We're gonna handle this through a series of checks, Tuna.
Alright.
Well,
Roll to bully
Considering-
sharks.
I refuse to leave the ocean until I get the ocean's blessing. I'm still in the ocean too.
Did you follow me when I started wandering around under the water and not coming up for air because I don't need it?
I mean, not underwater, but I mean, if I could see you, I'd probably follow above water.
How are you
It's
going to
a
see
little
if you have the
difficult
ocean?
because the ice sheet.
Oh, then alright.
How are you,
Guess I
how are you
can't see
gonna-
them.
how are you going to see if you have the ocean's blessing if you never dive underwater?
All right. So Tuna,
Yeah.
we'll make this a skill challenge to impress the narwhals and dolphins.
Cool.
Let's start with an animal handling check.
Here's how you impress narwhals and dolphins.
Alright, well, I'm not that great at it.
Okay, so socially you're coming off a little bit stiff, but you guys go for some fish, and you guys are gonna go bully some sharks. Make me 3 attack rolls.
3 attack rolls.
Mhm.
Alright.
Triple that one.
I'd be using my my harpoon and not worm doom.
Okay.
First one whiffs, looks like I nail it with the other two.
And okay. Give me another animal handling check.
Damn it.
That moment when you can't use persuasion because they're too stupid feels bad.
I mean, can I not use animal handling since I can speak to them? Or can I
Oh
not use
shit!
charisma?
Yeah, that's a good point. That I keep forgetting you can do that. My apologies.
Well, I mean, I can only do that with creatures that breathe water, but I can also speak their language.
That's yeah. We'll say you can use actually like smart people moves on them. So yeah,
Okay, should I make 2 persuasion checks?
yeah. Give me like 2 persuasion checks, or I'd say probably more performance
Oh,
or
okay.
persuasion. I'll let you choose persuasion or performance.
Oof.
Still with the low rolls.
God
At least my
damn.
modifier's higher.
Like, when's the last
Alright.
time you actually went to like take some time to get to know a narwhal and dolphin? To be fair,
Yeah. So end of the day, you all at the end of the adventuring day, you all swim back to the Bell, and they had a pretty good time with you. You were a little stiff because I don't know. You mostly interact with fish and people,
Yeah.
but yeah, it was a pleasant enough time. They'd go for drinks with you again if that were like a thing that they did.
hmm
Yeah, remember not to call the narwhal spear nose.
I don't think they
Yeah,
take kindly to that.
that was that too. You accidentally said spear nose.
Oh shit, I called him a slur.
oof. It was a mistranslation, I swear. Whoops.
But yeah, no. You come back and Yeah, you think you might have achieved friendship of the narwhals and the dolphins.
All right, I did it, guys.
Fucking barely, but you did it.
All right,
Yeah, barely.
let's ring the bell.
It is the end of an adventuring day. Are you guys staying up late?
Why don't we take a nap first?
Yeah, we'll take a long rest and do it in the morning.
All right, you guys hang out on the coast. You guys gonna sleep in the old cabin, or are you gonna sleep outside?
Let's sleep outside.
In the hut.
Yep.
Yeah, it looked pretty
Alright.
gross inside there. The cabin, that is.
I'll sleep
Yeah.
in the cabin.
What's your watch order?
Same as
I'll take
before, I
less.
think.
Yeah, same as before works.
All right. Well, on that midnight watch, those of you who are on watch see flying in from off the coast a white rock. It flies overhead, and you see the aurora begin to shimmer and glow as it does so. It then flies back around, returning to the northwest. What the fuck?
Oh, isn't this actually a parody of some music video?
Yeah, it's a parody of heavy metal.
Oh, hell to the no.
Those are what the fuck are up with their boobs?
It's heavy metal.
Bird and Kenny, like what the fuck?
Acid trip. Bad acid trip. Well, I suppose it'd be good here because he actually enjoys it.
All right, but yeah, you guys wake up in the morning. A strong ocean breeze blowing in. It's still cold, but it smells like sea salt and seawater now.
All right. Before we ring that bell, I'm gonna ritual cast Purify Food and Drink on that octopus.
All right.
All right, you can ring the bell now.
Bing.
$10 pass. 20 pass. 30 pass. You can see erupting from the water underneath this arch Angjuk. I see you have summoned me once more. Have you completed my tasks?
Yep. We got your octopus right here, and I met your narwhal and dolphin friends. They were pretty cool.
Yes, my companion said that you did well enough. Now, if you would kindly bring my octopus over here.
Tuna's just gonna do like the little waiter double clap in the air.
Yeah, you do the little weird clap in the air, and then the Tensor's floating disc ritual I did kind of just floats it over there on a magic platter.
Nice.
Yep. Angjuk's gonna kind of lunge out of the water a bit, grab it, and kind of pull it in, eat it while floating there. Yes, this octopus is quite good. I am satisfied with the completion of my tasks. I will transport you to the Frost Maiden's Island.
Hey, could you do us a favor? Could you like? Oh, actually, that might be a bit difficult, but I'll point around this map if you're willing to triangulate where it is, more or less. Are you able to read this? I pull up a map. I can fly it to you closer if you need a better look.
Unfortunately, I cannot help you.
You can't read a map? That's okay. Just thought I'd ask. I put it away.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. Should we leave the cart?
Yeah, what are we going to do about the axe beaks?
Bring him along.
Well, so here's something important. Ungjuk's boat can hold up to 8 medium creatures and their gear, and up to 1,000 pounds of cargo.
Alright, let me see what's in the cart.
The cart.
You must make your choice on what to bring with.
Well, the cart currently holds a cask of halfling mead, 6 sets of winter gear, 114 rations, 48 pounds of cherdalum, a large human skin cloak, set of chainmail, a masterwork glaive, and 3 days of firewood, wormy.
I believe we don't have the ale anymore.
We sold the mead?
Yeah, that or I think we drank it with the dwarves.
Yeah, we probably drank it.
We also have currently 80 days of axe beak feed in the cart, which weighs 800 pounds.
Also, you have Dazan and Krintus.
Yeah, it looks like we just have enough
Oh, I
for
totally forgot
people.
we're in the party.
We did too, don't worry.
Why don't we just take the valuable stuff, that being the Chardolin with us? And
Yeah, the cherdalum and the money, we can leave the axe beaks and the rest of it here.
Okay. Could I use my background feature Gorilla to, let's see, survey the environment for advantageous features to conceal the axe beaks and the cart?
Sure.
Huzzah.
There's like 2 rocks that are kind of big. I guess it could work. The coastline's fairly desolate.
Yeah, well, better than being overtly obvious.
as long as they're hidden back here, I don't think we should have to worry about them being predated by wolves. You know what? I mean, they are wild animals at the end of the day. I'll leave their food with them and trust them to not immediately eat so much that they starve. Yeah, tell you what, I'll open up like a couple sacks, but then the rest of them I'm going to leave closed for them to rip open later. Which I'm assuming they'll do. I mean, they know what's in them.
We already have a climber's kit among us, right?
Yeah, Tuna
Okay,
is
good.
currently wearing it.
Yeah, and this morning I wouldn't have animated the skeletons. I would have simply had them destroy themselves so that I could just pack their bones into a pack and bring them instead of being creatures.
Right.
I can reanimate them when we get to the island. It'll just take a few minutes.
Alright. I'm gonna take a fine wine water skin from the axe beak.
Well, I think there's enough room on the boat for everybody who we're trying to bring with us, including Quintus and Dazan.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like we're just bringing the Chardolin and the party funds.
Yeah. We can retrieve the rest later, and if it gets lost, it's frankly not that big of a deal.
Yeah. Alright, I think we're ready to go, Angachuk.
Have you brought enough food? It can take quite a while to reach the island safely.
What's quite a
How
while? How many
long?
days?
Mm, 3 days at most.
Oh, yeah.
I
I'm
can
good.
cover that.
It
Yep.
depends on the rock.
On the what? The
The
rock?
rock.
The rock.
That big bird that's been flying around.
Right.
That thing?
Well, hopefully that thing doesn't give us any trouble.
We've been seeing it like every day, haven't we? Has that thing been following us, or is it just so huge that we can see it off in the distance?
You guys see it every night at midnight fly overhead. And each time at midnight, you see the aurora reappear in the sky.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out what that thing's deal is on the way there. So then we're off.
Indeed.
You know, Angachuk, you're a nice guy, but you can be kind of hard to read sometimes. Maybe if, like, before every sentence you said the emotion you were trying to convey, that would help.
I think it is a bit hard to read what he's saying because we're not very familiar with what would you call it, the body language or the facial like stuff of a whale.
Gilbert,
You know,
he's turning the
social cues.
sentient whale into an aquatic alcor.
Thoughtful statement. I will have to give this a try.
How did you come to learn how to speak? Did you like, I don't know, gain enlightenment or something?
Sarcastic comment.
Actually, no, I'm
Yes,
quite serious.
I
I'm like,
spent many years in a mountain monastery.
oh, you're preluding this with sarcastic statement to let me know that you're being sarcastic. I thought you thought that I was being sarcastic.
Oh, I think it's working.
Condescending remark. That is the idea.
I look a little bit irritated, and then
Fine.
I mimic him like a child.
I mean, at the end of the day, every word was made up at some point, and before that, it was just complete bullshit. So,
Grunts and stuff. Angry grunt.
And we set off.
Indeed.
Indeed.
all right. Since this is going to take days, I'll cast Create Food and Water. 45 pounds of food, 30 gallons of water, and it lasts for 24 hours. It can feed 15 people or 5 mounts. I'm going to assume the whale is going to need its own casting.
To be clear, are you casting that water into a container, or are you filling our boat with water?
The boat is on the whale's head, isn't it?
Are you doing this before or after it submerges?
Before. Just so we
Okay.
get breakfast in. Is the boat connected directly to the whale, or is the whale dragging it along?
The boat is like strapped onto the top,
Ah,
like a boat saddle.
alright.
You said submerge. Is the boat watertight? Like is it a submersible?
The boat is magic.
Oh, neat. I
Who
do an
made the
identify
boat?
ritual on the boat.
Yeah, recovery. Yeah, this is Angja's boat of underwater boating.
Ah, yes, that famous boat of boating, made by the legendary boatsmith Bodie McBoatface.
Look, man, it doesn't actually
I'm
have the
just fucking with you.
details. I know.
I would have all these
Um,
questions these like past 3 days. Like, how'd you get this boat on
No.
your back? Who made this?
Recovery's only thing after that. The only thing he says after he identifies the boat is, "Oh, neat."
Dispel legends. We all say.
This boat is made out of boat.
Wait, Mister, what's the relevance of a woman punching in something's face?
It's from Heavy Metal.
Same art style.
Yeah.
Ah,
He posted the South Park ripoff of Tarna the Terrakian, so I posted actual Tarna the Terrakian from Heavy Metal.
ah.
But I'll put the water in the
You have
barrel I've
seen
been
Heavy
carrying
Metal,
around.
right? That shit is
No.
like the ultimate movie. You've never seen Heavy Metal? What?
Mr. Gilbert and I are uncultured.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you uncultured swine!
Anyway,
Oh my
let's
god!
continue.
Alright, so
Right.
45 pounds of food for everybody and the whale. 30 gallons of water into the barrel. Breakfast.
The whale is a
It-
whale. I imagine he's just filter feeding on the way there, like he usually does. Unless it's an orca.
Alright, since we were requested to
No.
go hunt octopus.
Ongajuk is a sperm whale.
Nice.
Ew.
He's a big chungus.
He chunk.
Dummy thick whale.
Heckin' chunka. Oh, I got the chunk chart in my head now. God bless.
Oh, Lordy coming.
I'll be back.
Yeah, I'll just cast create food and water for our food on the journey there.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right. So, you guys ready to go?
Yep.
Yeah, I think we covered our bases. Yeah.
All right. So, you all pile on in to the boat, and Ongajuk submerges beneath the waves. As this happens, instead of water pouring into the open top of the boat, you see it like basically kind of pour up around it as if there were a bubble surrounding the boat itself. And Ongajuk swims down into the depths of the ocean. Over the course of this 3-day journey, Ongajuk just kind of like, almost like a tour guide as you swim through the oceans, just takes you through a series of aquatic biomes and other sites. You pass through a field of shipwrecks with broken hulls as far as the eye can see, past storm giant castles in the depths, and cyclopean ruins of bygone empires at the bottom of the sea. Do me a favor. Who here is proficient in history?
I am.
Give me a history check.
Oh, fuck.
I'm also proficient.
You should also roll. These some of these ruins, as kind of Ongajuk swims by them, you manage to make out some more distinct pieces of art and architecture. You think these might have belonged to the Empire of Astoria, an empire of giants that existed like tens of thousands of years ago. And Zongjuk just kind of swims you through these various locales over deep, abyssal underwater trenches. At the end of the third day, he begins to swim up and surfaces on the shores of an island in the sea of moving ice. The landscape completely frozen around you, and in the distance, it kind of rises up in the center towards a fortress. Welcome to Auril's Island.
We see the skull.
Indeed, one moment. You guys can see this off in the distance. Welcome to the island of Solstice and Castle Grimskull.
Is there a dock there that he's like going to?
I'll double check the map. No, there is no dock. He just kind of pulls up near the edge of the water.
So there's no bell on this side.
Correct.
Okay.
I can stay for a while.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Do not take too long.
If you have to go, you have to go. I can always cast Ascending to you to let you know that we would like to return.
Do you know a little bit about this place other than the way it looks?
I do not. I only know that the rock lives on top of the skull.
Oh.
All right. Well,
My apologies.
No, thank you for letting us know about that. I didn't know that.
Ominous statement. The rock lives on top of the skull.
Yeah, it's gonna suck when we're gonna have to fight that thing. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to fight it. But hey, rock pelt.
Urgent statement. Please depart the boat. I do not wish to be on the surface for too long.
Alright, you heard the man. Let's get out of here.
we depart.
And we get our stuff off.
Yes, with all of our stuff.
Of course.
I can send the owl to scout the skull.
Hold on.
Oh, is there a welcome committee?
No.
Good.
I will wait for 3 days. And no longer. After that, you will need to sending me.
Understood. Thanks for letting us know.
Sincere statement. Be safe. The island is treacherous. And Ongajuk is going to descend beneath the waves.
Bye, Uncle Joe. I wave. Probably can't even hear me.
Alright. I then start pulling out the bones and set up the cohort. It takes 2 minutes.
Well, this is it, Dazan. Do you know where we're going to find this thing on the island?
I don't know where specifically it would be, but it will most certainly be inside the castle itself.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
The big fuck off skull castle. Yeah, let's go.
Alright,
Where else would you store some giant magical artifact?
Exactly.
So,
Under the water.
bit of information here then. So, the fog kind of ahead and around you, because it is still a bit foggy. Hold on. Wait, what? That's a weird place to put that info. Oh, whatever. Alright, but yeah. Yeah, so you guys have been let off here at the edge of some ruined docks. I will, we'll be dealing with the details of this next week, as there's quite a bit, and it's about time to call it.
Nice.
Okay.
So, since we did 2 quests, kill the octopus and the dolphin, so we level up?
No. No, you don't.
But we killed all that cool stuff.
What are you
I
talking
feel like the rock. I feel like it when we oof the rock. If it's here.
The only thing we did this session that was like meaningfully difficult was kill that Oni.
That was difficult? I mean, it was just annoying because it had a fuck ton of hit points.
Yeah, that was the
And
most
he kept
difficult thing that we did today.
disappearing, yeah. And he kept disappearing and we couldn't see invisibility.
Anyway, Gilbert,
If he would have been invisible, he would have died many turns